So, Friday after the show, after we were done with the radio show, I hear Robin going over to Fred. And she goes, I'm going over to your apartment this weekend to see the baby. I'm sitting there listening to this. I go, holy crap, I guess I should do that too.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, Robin's thinking, I'm not. Like, that's the right thing to do. I really, thank God I overheard that, because I would never do it. I would never even think to go see Fred.
Stop it.
But man, oh man, when I got to Fred's apartment, the weirdest thing happened to me.
What?
What happened?
Oh my God. I had some experience there.
What are you talking
It was unbelievable.
How could something weird happen on the way to Fred?
Oh, not on the way, there.
At Fred.
Yeah. It's always weird when you go to see Fred. There's always something bizarre.
Well, explain, please.
Well, me and my girlfriend were walking around. It was raining out yesterday, but we were taking a walk in the rain. You know what I mean? So what? It was just drizzling. So I said, you know what? I just remembered. Robin's visiting Fred. I got to do that.
We're supposed to go see Fred.
And, you know? But because I'd love to go see Fred. She knew Fred's address.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I didn't know Fred's address.
Wow.
She knew because she sent them, I guess, a shower RSVP or what. I don't know what it was. Some RSVP.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I go there, and I'm talking to the doorman. I said, we're here to see Fred. And I felt kind of funny because, like, I had just said to him, hey, maybe I'll stop by. But on Sunday, I said, I don't know specifically what time. And he says, yeah, come by. I go to the doorman, and doorman's a nice dude, fan of the show, this, that, the other thing. And I said, he goes, I know who you are. Go right on up. I go, well, maybe we should call.
Yeah, they don't have a call-up thing there.
Oh, they do?
They do?
Yeah.
They didn't call for me.
But he says to me, no, the baby's sleeping. I go, how does the doorman know the baby's sleeping? I guess they called down and said, listen, the baby's sleeping. If anyone comes by, is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much
all right. I go up to Fred's apartment. I knock on the door because I don't want to ring the buzzer.
Right.
No answer. But I hear Fred and Allison, like, scrambling around and talking.
Well, she's trying to put on her clothes at that moment.
Wait a second. I got to tell you, this was as weird as it gets.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm banging and banging on the door now for, like, I'd say 2 minutes. Banging. So I know they can hear me.
So
There's no way. Yeah, but I know they're hearing me.
Yeah, and they're not
So I'm yelling, Fred, nothing. I then start ringing.
I'm trying to help my wife put herself together.
Oh, I knew something was
going. Wait a minute.
Wait a second. I start ringing the buzzer. I start ringing.
You're determined now.
Now I'm ringing because I hear the guy. I go, this is bizarre. This is like the Twilight Zone.
He's not going to keep me out.
I'm ringing and ringing the buzzer. I know. I hear him in there. I hear them coming toward the door, then walking away. I hear everything. It's not like there's any big secret that they hear me. They're keeping me out. And I said, this is really weird.
Are the dogs barking?
Dogs are barking. Fred's talking to them.
That's part of the problem, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that everybody... I hear Allison and Fred, and they've made a decision to ignore us. They've made a decision not to let us in. I said, this is unreal. I said, why is this happening to me? I go back downstairs. Now, I'm out there in the hall 5 minutes. I get downstairs in the elevator.
Go downstairs?
I go back downstairs, and I said to the doorman, I said, I feel odd. I said, I rang the bell, and I said, I know they hear me. I don't think they want me to visit them. So he said...
How would they know it's you?
But I said, but maybe... You should call up to them and tell them they have a visitor. They don't know it's me. And you know how Fred gets.
Oh, you know something? I didn't know that you were coming up until the guy buzzed.
Oh, you didn't hear me? The doorbell was ringing. The doors.
I swear to God I didn't hear it.
You're kidding me.
I swear. The first time I thought that you came.
What was going on, though?
It's funny. The guy goes, your guest is Howard Stern. And then you came.
Oh, but I was ringing the buzzer for 10 minutes before that.
I swear to God I didn't hear it. Maybe
you didn't hear your doorbell ringing?
Something wrong with the buzzer.
No. I heard it. I heard it.
You heard it.
I heard it.
You heard it.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God.
I don't believe him.
I swear to God, because that's why we were. I thought that's what you were referring to. I'm going 5 minutes. I mean, I know it took a long time to answer the door, but it was more like
no.
The second time you go up, they answered.
Oh, so the guy rang up and said, "The Sterns are here. You know, Howard Stern is here." And
that's what I thought was funny.
He announces Beth O is here. You know, whatever. You know,
you have to be announced different.
Yeah, right. So I go up, and then he lets us right in, and then I said, Fred. He looked a little out of it.
Well, I was busy running around trying to get it together. My wife was a little... I didn't know he was coming by. I told you this 2 days
ago. That's why I was acting so weird. I didn't think you wanted to stay. That's why I said...
we were definitely...
So we stayed a few minutes, and I left because I said... I said to Beth afterwards, I said, what do you think was going on? She goes, well, clearly they didn't want us there.
No.
We didn't know.
Possibly be serious.
No, because we thought you heard us. How could you not hear us?
I wouldn't let you in.
And we're banging on. I'm screaming in the hall, Fred. And I hear him. I hear him avoiding me.
Every other neighbor.
It's impossible that you didn't hear this.
All the other doors open.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
I don't believe you. I'll never believe you for the rest of my life.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't believe...
It always is the two of you. I had no problem.
And then I felt so uncomfortable being there because I said, he really doesn't want me there because he kept me out for so long.
You know how serious... I'll prove to you that I didn't know. I swear on the life of my child that I didn't know you were out there. That's how serious I am.
Really?
Wow.
And Fred loves that child.
I love that kid.
I saw evidence.
Beautiful baby.
She is a beautiful baby. Yeah. And she has Fred's eyes. Did you notice that?
Well, that's what his wife said.
No, I can see. They're Fred's eyes.
She was sleeping. I didn't see Fred's crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Baby was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Honestly, I said to him.
And gorgeous, like perfect amount of hair and everything.
Yeah, the baby wasn't ugly. The baby could be in commercials.
Yeah.
But don't let your wife do that.
No, we're not doing that.
Because she can get crazy like that.
We're not doing that.
But I watched Fred change it. I see you didn't stay around. I watched Fred change a diaper.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
How long were you there?
I stayed there for a good half hour.
Oh, they must hate you.
45 minutes.
They must hate you.
I was really touched that Robin showed up.
I left after 10, 15 minutes. But they got a great setup. They got a beautiful apartment.
It's a wonderful apartment.
I came out and I said to Beth, he's making too much money.
And Fred's been doing a lot of decorating. He did a wonderful job.
Oh, my God.
Everything looks great.
I was jealous. Fred had the picture-perfect life all of a sudden. He had the wife, the happy marriage, the new baby. Fred's gushing like a woman.
Yes, he's amazing.
We started to have a serious moment. We were standing by the crib, just me and Fred, and he goes, I got to tell you, it's an overwhelming moment. This is an amazing... I walked out. I couldn't take it. I walked away from him. No, I don't want to hear it. I got uncomfortable.
I tried to keep those moments to a minimum.
Yeah, I got
Every
really...
once in a while they squirt out.
You know what? It would have been beautiful if I could have stood it. But I couldn't take it. I left the room. I did. I was upset later with myself that I didn't stand there and bond with Fred.
So did you get the tour of the apartment?
I got the whole tour. Fred said, let me show you around. He was like, normal.
Yeah.
The whole tour? Is it that big?
It's a big place.
Beautiful.
And they decorated.
How big's your mortgage?
Yeah, that's the next question.
I wanted to ask. I said, Fred's making good money.
Yeah, that's what John's getting at.
How big's your mortgage?
He's got and then he's got 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Fred, this is the most beautiful story I ever heard. Did you get the story on the dog?
I know the stories.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Fred has one dog he always had.
Yeah.
Which, is like 14 years old already. Dog's on his last leg. And he has this other beautiful dog. I said, where did this dog come from? How long you had this dog? 7 years, he tells me. I said, who even knew you had a second dog?
You don't remember that dog was at the birthday party that Jackie threw for me.
What birthday party?
Remember the birthday party where we were running around Long Island at Jackie's house and they were singing and they had a whole concert and, they opened up the stage and Fred wouldn't get off stage.
Oh.
That party?
And John was drunk.
I didn't realize.
That dog was there.
Well, this dog.
Remember John was drunk?
Fred and his wife, let me tell you this. Fred and his wife went to a dog shelter up in Harlem.
CCAC.
Where people abandon animals. And the dog was about to be executed. It had an X on its card. It was an hour away from being killed. And Fred Nelson walked in. There was a whole bunch of pit bulls, which who cares if they get killed? And
too many of them.
Yeah, and then...
In fact, you go in there and X their cards.
And then they saw this beautiful dog. It's a beautiful dog. I got to say, I was very moved by the dog. Nice height, the whole thing. Beautiful.
Oh, she's a good
What kind of dog?
It's a mutt.
It's chow and something else.
Yeah. But a beautiful looking dog.
Yeah.
And they took this dog in. It was like 7 months old, 9 months old, something like that. It had been abandoned. And they gave it a home. And the dog would have been dead. And you keep looking at the dog going, this is like Dead Man Walking. And the dog is so well behaved, so grateful.
Sweet dog.
Unbelievable. And who knows what happened, because his wife came home one day and started to teach it how to sit and stuff. It already knew sit, lay down, roll over. It knew everything. It was a highly trained dog. but it had been abandoned and abused. It was beaten and starved.
Yeah, they supposedly found it. I mean, I think they tell everybody that story, but it was tied to a post down on 23rd Street in some abandoned lot.
I'll tell you what I think happened. I think whoever owned it loved the dog because they bothered to train it.
Right, and it probably got lost.
Yeah. Probably got lost somehow.
And got into the wrong hands.
And some kids probably tied it up and beat it.
Yeah.
Because the dog's too nice.
Oh, she's a sweet dog.
Yeah. What's that dog's name?
That's Julie, or Jules.
Jules. So he's got the 2 dogs, the nice apartment, the baby in the crib.
It's like a Norman Rockwell painting.
It is.
And all of a sudden, I'm saying, Fred did it right. He waited till he got older. He's had the kids. I said, look at this son of a bitch.
You're angry at him.
I was angry.
Right there, you're angry.
Hate him.
How many bedrooms is it?
2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 bedrooms, big living room.
No sheet, John.
No sheet over the window. No sheet separating the rooms like John's apartment.
2 bathrooms.
2 bathrooms.
2 bathrooms. 2.5.
Doorman.
Doorman. Kitchen. Beautiful big kitchen.
Condo or co-op?
And only, very small. Very small, not too many apartments on the floor. That's
yeah. You should see what's going on over there.
Terrace?
No terrace, thank God. Thank God.
John's calculating. No terrace.
What do you think that cost?
I would say $850,000.
View?
You know what? I got to hand it to you. That's what I was busy trying to calculate how much that thing cost.
Fred, am I within...
That's why he couldn't listen to you, Fred. He was at a register in his
You
head.
have to go to the real estate agent to find that out.
Fred's got a shower he's got one of those big heads on the shower that dump water on you.
Yeah, the rainfall.
Oh, you should see how Fred showers. He showers better than me. Son of a bitch.
No, you have probably.
And did you see Fred has the thing where you can dial in the temperature? Fred says, all I have to do is turn on the water. It's at the perfect temperature.
How about the dining room they converted into a family room with the flat screen TV?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, had dining room
you should see Fred with the
dining room.
He converted it into a little family. You should see the flat screen TV he's got in there.
Oh, then he's over $1 million. Let me ask you.
She's already doing the math in his head.
How many square feet, Howard? Do I,
Square footage?
Yeah.
Did you walk it out?
I'm going to guess, actually, when Fred wasn't looking, I started measuring. I always bring a tape measure.
You have a little tape in your shoe,
Bro, how many square feet do you know?
I'm guessing about 1,600.
Yeah, 1,600, 1,700.
They always lie when
it's a nice layout, though.
That's all right.
It's definitely over 900,000.
Wow, it's going up.
Because I didn't know he had a dining room. That's a whole other.
Yeah, that's a whole other room, John said.
But he uses it as a
den.
Yeah.
Oh, then 800,000.
Back down.
But
Mark it down.
I don't know how he got past the co-op board. That's hard to do. Co-ops are tough.
I think he sent his wife in.
Because if you say you work for the show, it's sometimes it can.
Fred's under the radar. He's floating under the radar.
Everyone said, we know you say you work for the show, but we never hear you on the show.
That's why he can't speak. Now we know.
Well, you don't seem like you're a lot of trouble, so we'll let you in.
He's still hiding from
Fred, did you have trouble with the co-op board?
Actually, no.
Wow.
Actually, no. Because Upper West Side, they're more relaxed.
Oh, Upper West Side.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. My girlfriend told me where Fred's apartment is considered like one of the primo blocks in Manhattan.
Highly desirable.
Yeah.
And he's got a view. You're not, they're right over, what is that?
Well, you don't want to say. You don't want to say where he's over.
Right.
Because Fred has a high security.
High security.
He's right over that.
Al-Qaeda is after
He's
me.
right over that park
he
at
can see
109th Street.
He can see some things.
The only problem,
You see some water.
The only problem with co-ops, if you want to sell them, the person that you buys it has to get approved. That's the problem.
But he ain't selling it. He's happy.
Hey, Howard, Gary and I were having this big debate on whether Fred heard you the first time you were in the house.
Oh, he heard it. I know he did.
Gary feels he heard you.
I swear to God I didn't.
Really? How is that possible?
I don't know. It was like when I came to the door the first time, I thought it was like the minute at most. I was upset that I couldn't get to the door faster.
All right. There's a lot of people on the phones. I
don't understand. But the dogs were barking when you rang and knocked.
Oh, everything was going on.
So you don't question what the dogs are barking for?
No, he doesn't, actually. I've seen him. I've actually seen him with the dogs barking. He just pulls the dogs away.
Did you bring a gift?
No, I already sent the gift.
He brought the gift of friendship.
As soon as the baby's born, you sent another gift.
Yes.
So you bring one for the child, then you send another one with.
What I did was I went on that website he has where he wants stuff. I bought everything on the website and sent it to him.
Don't use that anymore.
Did you get the stuff yet?
No, it's probably sitting in a warehouse in Iowa somewhere.
Because they sent me a notice saying they shipped it.
So it should be there this week
comes.
sometime.
Wow.
You didn't rush it.
Hell no.
Okay.
What's the rush?
You paid the normal price.
I got to take a break because I see Beetlejuice is waiting and Rowdy Piper is here. And
oh, cool.
We'll be back right after these words. They said don't talk about Ross's wedding coming up.
Why?
They said it's boring to talk about Ross's wedding. They don't care about it. We're going to this wedding this weekend, my friend's wedding, and I don't know. It's just funny. There's like a lot going on about it.
It's created a lot of good show gossip.
Yeah. It's really weird because Ralph called Ross yesterday, said he's not going to the wedding.
What? He's still out in L.A.?
Mooching off Sam Simon.
And it's been too good for him to come back to free food here.
Ross is furious. He goes, well, you know, there's a guy who doesn't pay for anything. Now I've shelled out money for him to come to my wedding, and then he canceled.
Yeah, he wasn't even probably going to come up with a decent gift. And now he's not even coming to the wedding.
Right.
That's a bad move, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, because
a couple days before.
Well, my friend Richie was out in California and said he visited Ralph. And Ralph and Sam are walking around like a married couple.
Oh, my God.
He goes like, Ralph is staying at Sam Simon's house, the creator of The Simpsons, who's a really rich, wealthy man.
Right.
And Ralph's got his own little place set up there. And he walks around, and he said to Richie, this is where we're building the pool house. And this is where, you know, he's joking around, but he's not.
Well,
Norman Richie said, and then, and I just know that Ralph's been out there for like 2 weeks.
Uh-huh. And no sign of coming back.
And he said to me, this is where the servant puts my food, and I have a whole refrigerator filled with food. This is where I sleep, and this is my view of the ocean. And
Cato Sorella.
He's doing the Cato thing. Yeah. He's kind of moved in on Sam, and Sam's digging it.
Norm Macdonald did the Tonight Show the other night, and Sam came by with Ralph.
Yeah.
Backstage at the Tonight Show.
It's almost like they're coupling off.
Wow.
Yeah, they're the hot new couple.
I'm beginning to worry. Now, and you still think Ralph is straight?
I do. I do think he's straight.
Why would Sam be this good to him?
I think he's Catoing. Why is Sam so good to him? I think Sam's a really lonely guy. And Sam can't find anybody who has the same lifestyle as him, which is basically doing nothing.
The kind of time to hang out is what you're saying.
Right.
But I'm thinking Ralph gives a good...
No.
I
don't think that's going on.
So what are you saying about Sam?
Yeah, I think Sam's straight. I actually don't know if Sam's straight.
I'm pretty sure Sam's straight.
Sometimes I think he's not.
You want to think he's straight.
But who knows? I just think he's lonely.
How many guys are you supporting, Artie?
But I don't know. There's a whole thing going on.
Just one chick.
Pretty wild. Ralph's like the Penguins. He's gone to an environment where
he'll march 75 miles. to get a freeload.
Yeah, he's having a great time. So I think he might just live there.
He's staying in L.A. now.
He's staying in L.A. He must have been upset because I woke up this morning. There was a message from him on my machine. Ross probably gave him the business. I heard Ross hung up on him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So what did he say?
I don't know, but, you know.
No, I meant Ralph on your message. What was he? Oh, man.
Oh, hey, no. He was just like, hey, Annie, I wanted to say hi and check in and stuff. But, yeah, what's up?
We all know Ralph's not gay. I'm pretty sure.
I know he's not.
But do you think that if...
You haven't slept with him.
Wait a second.
Right.
To live the lifestyle he's living right now, if he had to perform a couple of gay acts and live that way the rest of his life, do you think he'd do that?
Yes.
Like, I think
he already had.
He's gay.
Like, I don't think he's gay, but to live that life, I think he'd be gay a little.
I think he'd do it. I think if Sam made a contract with him that he could live in that house and be fed and given a car, because Sam gives him a car to drive. Waited on and everything.
If you could do that, you're gay.
Well, you got a point about that. But I don't think he's doing any sex acts for it.
Yet. Sam's softening him up.
He's softening him up. That's right. I don't know what's going on there. It's none of my business, okay? I hope they're happy.
I don't know how he manages to do that, though.
Yeah. Oh, and, hey, this is pretty funny. So we got a message from Jack Daniels, the alcohol.
Oh, yeah?
And the actual... drink itself. No, not the company.
The drink.
The drink itself.
It's calling us.
And was calling, actually left a message for Artie about the wedding this weekend. I thought it was pretty good.
How you doing, Artie? It's Jack Daniels. I don't know what happened. I don't know what came between us, but I miss you, dude, and I know you miss me, and we had a lot of good times together. Remember that hooker in Vegas? But anyway, I don't know what happened to us, but I heard you going to Ross's wedding on this weekend. I was just letting you know that, I'll be there. I'll be behind the bar if you want to, catch up on some old times, okay? Let's try to get this worked out, buddy, okay? All right, I'll see you there. Bye.
Isn't that nice?
Wow. Jack sounds a lot like Bob Levy.
Yeah. Very much like Bob Levy.
But the problem is why I broke up Jack Daniels, Jack always lied to me.
How so?
Oh, for years he's been lying to me. I remember one time he told me I could beat up a bouncer at the Rusty Scupper in West Orange, New Jersey. He was wrong about that.
Lied to you.
Lied to me all the time.
So you're breaking up.
He told me I could drive to White Castle one night at 4 a.m. without getting caught by the cops. He was wrong.
Yeah, but you're like O.J.'s ex-wife, man. You keep going back.
Exactly. I love the abuse.
Right.
I'm a battered wife.
Right. Do you think you're going to take her back again, Jack?
Well, he's probably going to call me and try to approach me at the wedding. And
Jack Daniels told Artie that hooker in Vegas was just some chick that was really into him.
Exactly. Jack said in my ear, he said, "No, she ain't a hooker. She loves you."
Cost him $500 the next morning.
Another lie.
All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show.
You know, sometimes when you walk out of the stall in the old bathroom, you get a piece of toilet paper attached to your foot and your shoe, and you just can't shake it, and you're shaking your foot, and you're shaking it and shaking it. We're trying to get rid of broadcast excrement this morning, known as Howard Stern. We can't seem to get rid of this guy, and he just keeps talking about us, and really, he's like a bad piece of toilet paper stuck to my shoe and saying, "Could you get rid of him for me?" I just can't seem to get rid of this guy. He's all over us, and it's bad, and we're starting to smell because of it. I gotta go.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
Hey-o! This kid has a website I was on this morning. This is one of the best. You got to go on it. It's called Date Me Natalie. It's this kid wants to go out with Natalie Portman.
Oh.
And he set up a website. And this is like the front page of the website.
How old is this kid?
I don't know. I was looking at his picture. I can't tell. And here's his whole rap. You ready?
Yeah.
It's about 3 paragraphs long.
This is why Natalie should date him.
Yeah. It's called Date Me and Natalie, and you get on there, you click on it, it says, I'm asking for one date with Natalie Portman. I'm not asking to marry her. I'm not asking for a week's vacation with her. I'm not asking to exchange love letters with her. I want one conversation with her in person. I've decided to ask for this through a website presenting my argument about why I feel this is worth Natalie's time. Oh, okay. Okay, you want to do something funny?
What?
All right, this is good. I know people wrote me not to talk about Ross's wedding, but we convinced Sal. Sal is now somewhere talking to Will. You can't hear this. We convinced Sal that Richard Christie was invited to Ross's wedding.
He's pissed.
And
we can hear what he's saying.
No. Will, oh, here's Richard. How did you convince him you were invited?
Well, Will comes up just one day and he goes, "Hey, so I hear you're going to Ross's wedding." I was like, "Yeah." I was kind of surprised. I know. I was playing it up for Sal. And I was going, "Yeah, I kind of know him. It's really cool that he invited me. I've only met him a few times, but he's a real cool guy." And Sal was like, "I can't believe you got invited to his wedding. That's not right."
So I said to Sal during the break, I said, "Sal, I can't believe Richard was invited." And I'm like, "Hey, Richard, good, we'll hang out Saturday night." And Sal's out of his mind. He goes, "I can't believe a slot opened up from Ralph, and I'm not invited." And
we should make this quick, because...
yeah. Oh, okay.
And
so if you want to jerk him around, I can bring him in here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, you go get him.
Absolutely.
Tell him that we're talking about the fact that Richard's going to the wedding.
Yeah,
it's funny because when you said Ralph wasn't going,
right?
I figured, oh my, who gets that slot?
Anyway, so right. So anyway,
golden ticket.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on with Ross's wedding that we're all going to this weekend. I mean, Fred wasn't invited. The weirdest thing is Fred wasn't invited, but Richard Christie was.
I don't
understand
Richard Christie, this list that Ross put together.
Yeah, sure. Fred isn't going either.
But Richard Christie was invited, and Sal was saying he thinks he should go. But you don't even know Ross, really, do you?
I think I know Ross better than Richard. And I know Fred knows Ross better than Richard.
Yeah,
really?
Guess who's not going?
But why would you want to go? Is it to hang out with me? I mean, I said, first of all, I was shocked that Richard was invited.
Yeah, that was a big surprise.
Yeah.
I did not know that at all until just a few minutes ago when somebody said to me, "Yeah, Richard got invited."
I went to Ross's bachelor party, and the scores one that you threw for him. That was great. We had a good time. I was deliberately polite, to show that I'm a normal guy off the air.
Gary thinks Richard's you're at my table.
Am I? Because
are you bringing a date?
I heard a couple names. I didn't recognize anybody, but I didn't know if that was the same one you were at, or...
Are you bringing a date? He makes a good question.
Can I? I don't know, can I?
Ross was saying that if he didn't put the +1.
Yeah, you didn't put
but no disrespect to Richard. I mean, how does he invite Richard? I mean, I don't want to... Look, me and Richard do a lot of things together. We're almost like a comedy team at this point. But why would Ross just invite Richard and not me? I mean, Richard was even telling me off the air that he would rather I be there because we would have a better time.
Maybe he's had some personal experiences with Ross that you know nothing about.
Are you working Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm at a comedy show in Staten Island.
Oh, would you give it up if Ross invited you?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think he's going to invite you now, though.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You would give up money?
You would disappoint your audience?
What audience? 11 people?
Circles. I played that role. You'll sell out Circles.
I would disappoint the waiter, the bartender, and the doorman.
But it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Why would you even want to go to a wedding on a Saturday night?
Let me ask you this, Howard. Would you mind if I went?
But I don't mind.
It's not his wedding.
I'm not inviting you.
Yeah.
It's not up to me.
Can he be your date, Howard?
Yeah, leave Beth home.
What do you mean, would I mind if you went? Absolutely not.
It's not up to him.
Ross is inviting a bunch of people. Howard has no idea.
I'm going to hang out with Richard and get drunk. You might as well be there. Buddy, we are going to friggin' bond.
I can't wait, man. It's going to be a blast.
You see these son of a bitches, what they do to me, Robin?
I'm not doing anything.
Well, I know
I wish you were coming.
Hurt, Sal.
I think I know why Ross didn't invite me.
Why?
Because when I first started working here, I used to analyze your friends. And I said, you hang out with pompous, arrogant guys. And I threw Ross into the mix.
Right.
And I know he had to say to you off there, who the F is this idiot to talk that way about?
Never said a word.
And I have to say now...
Well, he certainly fixed him now, didn't he? He invited Richard.
He got me because it hurts.
Sal wants to go to hang out with me.
And you know what?
That's what I think he realized.
You're right. Like, you don't care about Ross and Melissa getting married. You care about hanging out with Howard, right?
But nobody does.
Because Sal went to a wedding last weekend. Did you want to go to that one? Or?
No. Here's the funny thing. I was at a wedding last week. I'm at the bar, and these guys come up to me. They go, where's Richard Christie? I mean, we're at a wedding.
I had a thought that we could do something fun.
What?
Because I know Ross really respects your drumming.
Yeah.
He has a band coming. You drum, I'll sing. If Sal was coming, he could play bass, but he ain't coming.
He's not going to be there.
Have an impromptu losers jam.
We'll do a losers jam. After we're loaded.
I'll do tambourine.
Well, Fred's not there, the guitarist for the losers.
Yeah. But Artie can get up and sing.
Artie can play the gong.
I'll sing. I'll do a little
AC/DC.
I'll do AC/DC, yeah.
If you were going to be great. I would have you play bass.
I'll kill myself in the parking lot, and that's what I'll do.
But why?
Why kill yourself? What's the big deal?
Wait, hold on. You admittedly, you don't know him that well. So if you're not invited, what's the big deal?
It hurts.
But why does it hurt?
Because I feel
like... You don't know this guy.
He's trying to explain why it hurts. Let him explain. Gary, let him explain.
You know, I'm trying to be part of the family, you know. I want to... Yeah, and that's it. And I'm out. I'm always outed at this crap.
But you're not in Ross's family.
But you guys are... This is a family that Ross is bringing in.
Fred's not coming.
Fred's not coming. You and Fred could get
together. Fred is from a different planet. I mean, you know.
Because you're not invited, you can attack.
No, but Fred, I don't understand. I think it's disgusting.
I love how you think that you'd even be ahead of me in getting invited
to this wedding. I don't think that at all. But I'm shocked that he didn't invite Fred. You know, but...
So why don't you just forget about yourself for a moment and say, I can't believe Richard Christie's going and Fred's not.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
I mean, if I was allowed to bring somebody, I would definitely bring you, but
Oh, my God. He would be a date?
Bring him as a date.
Why don't you bring him? Seriously.
You think... well, I'll talk to Ross and see.
But if Richard wasn't going, why would you wouldn't care then, would you?
That's a good question.
What was your question?
If Richard wasn't going, Richard going changes everything for him.
It's killing him.
If Richard wasn't going, he wouldn't even give it a second thought.
But it almost makes it like there was a possibility that he could go if Richard's going, right?
Yeah, sort of, you know. I don't know. Richard's such a nice guy, and, you know, whatever. I come off as a pompous ass, so I can see that Ross doesn't like me. I understand, whatever.
I don't know that he doesn't like you. But I'm sure Richard's less trouble.
If I could get you into the wedding, would you go?
Yeah, in a heartbeat. I would love to.
Even if you had to go just by yourself without your wife.
Well, that would be a little difficult, but yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know.
What about you got a gig?
That's another story altogether. Forget about that one. What? The gig?
Yeah.
Robin, it's a bar in Staten Island.
You know,
actually, it's a very nice place.
Yeah, just think
committed to him.
At the wedding, Sal and I could drink. Richard and I are going to get blasted. We're going to be up on stage performing.
Yeah.
You know,
great.
It's going to be so much fun.
You have a tuxedo?
But in all honesty, I don't think Sal should go because he wasn't invited.
But you can't invite I mean, first of all, they didn't ask Richard with a guest.
Right.
So he's not supposed to bring somebody.
And it is, if he brought Sal, it might be a little awkward for Ross, because maybe Sal's right. Maybe there is a reason
Sal,
he didn't invite him.
Why don't you just beg Ross on the air?
Nah, I would never do that.
Go ahead.
You know what? There is a slot.
Ross is listening right now.
There is a slot open because Ralph is not coming.
You know, what about that? Ralph's not going.
What about that slot?
That's what I heard. I heard there's a slot open.
Hey, let me ask you a question. If you were going, just on the what would you give?
That's a good point.
Oh, yeah, you got to come up with a gift.
I'd give Howard oral.
What does Howard have to do with this?
What about a gift?
I'd take care of him.
How much?
A couple of bucks, $50, $60.
I don't know if you're going to get invited now.
No, I'm sorry.
I'd give him a lecture. That's what I'd give him. What the hell is he doing getting married? He's out of his mind.
All right.
Guy's loaded tons of cash, and he's shacking up with his broad. He's done.
You wouldn't even want to go to a wedding unless I was going.
Yeah, you didn't want to. Ross's wedding means nothing to you. It's that
Ross's weddings means nothing to anybody. I mean,
everyone spends Saturday night with me.
That's not true.
I'm not meaning that.
Here's the question. Say Howard couldn't go for some other commitment. Would you go if you were invited?
Would you care?
Would I care?
Are Quivers and I already enough of a draw?
Would you then blow off a gig to go to this wedding?
Like if it was just me going, would you still go or would?
No, because I have a comedy show.
Dude, you're so two-faced.
I have a comedy show at Circles this Saturday.
See?
I'm not two-faced.
No, you're right. You're right out in the open.
All right, anyway, so I'm glad. Listen to me. Listen to me. You're a dodo head. You're a dodo head.
Wait.
Richard's not invited. We've been yanking your crank.
Why don't you get real closer to that room so we can tell the audience about you?
Dummy.
I hate you all.
He has been suffering.
No, yeah, good.
How long has this been going on?
The audience is so happy right now.
Dummy.
He looks disgusted.
It's funny. You're so insecure.
Aren't you embarrassed about yourself?
He was in here during the commercials going, I can't believe a slot opened up and I'm not invited. Richard Christie is.
He was cussing at me in the office.
Not at you.
Well, no, you were cussing about the wedding, though. You're saying, well, maybe Ross will call in and invite me or something.
Oh, man. You'd even take a last-minute invite.
So you're a big fag, and you better get used to it.
How am I a big fag? I wanted to hang out with the guys.
So you want to hang out with Howard?
Yeah.
You don't even want to hang out with the guys. You want to hang out with that guy.
Hey, joke or no joke, I'm still not invited to this wedding.
Right.
Usually at the end of a joke, hey, and by the way...
But you shouldn't be invited.
Why would you be invited to this wedding?
Did it ever dawn on you, like, did you ever stop to think, why would Richard be invited? It's so obvious he wouldn't be.
I'm not surprised that Richard would be invited because Richard's such a likable, nice guy. I can see Ross bumping into Richard.
So are you. What do you mean?
Bumping into him.
Nobody thinks I'm a nice guy.
But I've only met Ross as many times as you have.
Yeah, like 3.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a disaster because this is turning into about me. Someone else came up to me and said, "Oh, I understand the main table," and I thought they were talking about Ross's table. They're talking about my table.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the main table will be the following people.
You'll be like the king of the wedding.
I want to know why is Artie going. Nobody knows. I mean, how well do you know Ross, Artie?
Actually, I've hung out with Ross a bunch of times in the last, 3 or 4 years, and I've always had a blast with him.
Hey, Ross.
I have an announcement. The wedding's off. All right?
Oh, you don't even want to know. Gary has sworn me not to talk about it, but Gary started talking to me about the table arrangements, and I'm livid. I am absolutely livid over it.
But I don't think you should be.
First off, why are you livid over it?
Because you're making this whole thing where I can't sit with the people from my show because who else would I sit with?
I put you at a table. You knew every single person at the table.
You put me at a table with all your friends because you want to make it...
Wait a second.
Is that the wedding party table?
It's you and Robin.
No, it's not the wedding party table. It's me, Robin.
Richie.
Right.
Good friend of yours. There's 2 other people.
There's Booker.
Oh, okay.
Mike.
All right.
Portnoy.
Okay.
Robin. And the douchebag who was supposed to show up who decided to freeload off of Sam Simon.
Ralph was supposed to be there.
That's right. Wait, and you told me...
No, that's it. I thought that...
That's it?
That's it.
We should present it a different way.
All right.
Howard sounded like Martha Stewart at the break. You should have seen him.
What about Artie? Where's he sitting?
Artie's with John and Susanna.
Stuttering John?
Yeah.
No. Why are you putting Artie with him?
What was that?
Put Artie at my table.
Did
great. Let me go get the board now and just mix it up like a Yahtzee board.
No. Seriously, Ross.
By the way, and Sal, eBay.com, there's you can bid to get into the wedding.
What are you going to do with the Ralph slot? Do you just bite the money on that, or are you going to do something?
No, he had a deadline, and he graciously, called me in time, so...
You mean he was able to pull Sam Simon out of his mouth for a minute?
While he was in between his ride down PCH and his Bentley.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He's right. I'm telling you, he's like a captain. You don't even know what's going on.
I don't want to know, because it would kill me.
Our friend Richie was out in California, so he went over to see Ralph staying at Sam Simon's. And he said that Ralph walks around like a married woman. And like, this is where we're putting our guest house. This is where we're... this is my food that the servant leaves for me. And
this is my servant.
And he drives around in a Bentley.
He's...
Yeah.
I got to tell you, he was so stressed. He called me. His biggest dilemma the other day was calling me, while he was driving the Bentley, going, I'm trying to get a ticket back to New York, but then back to L.A. again. I'm like, don't be mad. I go, I don't care what you do. Just tell me what don't leave me hanging. But he's having the time of his life.
Because it costs money, right?
Sam's got to buy him a ticket to New York, a ticket back to L.A., and give him money for your gift. It's expensive for Sam.
He's a sugar daddy. Ralph's got a sugar daddy.
Yeah. He's totally hooked up.
This is not his first one, as far as I'm concerned.
In fact, he dumped Stamos.
That's what I'm saying. Stamos used to be.
He dumped him. He did, because Stamos was happy.
Because Stamos doesn't really give him the lifestyle he wants.
Because Stamos likes vagina, that's why.
Sam's into vagina.
Sam.
I thought so.
I'm telling you, something's going on there. A guy is not this good to another guy.
That's what I think.
See, Stamos has a whole scene going around, so Ralph can't suck everything dry off it. At Sam's house, it's just Ralph and Sam.
Right.
So it's all for Ralph.
Because Sam's lonely.
Yes, Ralph doesn't have to compete with any women.
Right.
I don't know what's going on there.
I do.
I think Ralph said he's going to go to masseuse school.
Really? I wonder if Ralph walks around naked in his house.
How you holding up, pal? You going to make it to this thing or what?
Yeah, I got a bit of a cold, but I'm fine.
I told you to call me. I thought you were going to call me last night.
I know. Then I just got stuck at work, and then I had to go meet the folks. Took them to the Nobu.
Oh, good. Okay.
But everything's fine.
All right. I zapped him on the email, and I said to him, you okay? Seriously, you want to talk at all?
Uh-huh.
Even though I'm the worst guy to talk to.
Right, yeah, don't talk to him before your wedding.
So he goes, yeah, I'm going to call you in a few minutes. And he blew me off.
I'm sorry. I'll call you today.
No,
I'm afraid you'll give me one of those lectures.
No. I'm having a great time.
Yes.
Yeah, he's looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh, I'm sure you can't wait.
I'll tell you one thing, Howard. You really better never get married. Because you will take so much crap.
I thought that...
I mean, really, you have dished it out.
The other day I was feeling romantic, and I went, what would life be like if I got... I went,
See, you have the brain that goes there. Yeah. Go ahead and do it.
See, that's the seed of a thought, which you didn't own 5 years ago.
Go ahead and do it. You won't be able to fight off that thought
You didn't even own that thought 5 years ago.
That's right.
He's always owned that thought. He suppressed it.
She's right. What about... No, man. I'm into you getting married.
That's going to be good.
Hey, I heard Randy Gerber isn't in the wedding party. The other big celebrity is Cindy Crawford, and I'm hoping she's going to take some of the heat away from me.
The porn star?
No, Cindy Crawford, the real model chick. And,
settle down, kids.
So I was glad that they are going to be walking down the aisle, too, in the wedding party.
Yeah.
Then I heard it's just me and...
What happened?
Beth and...
I'm going to hire some impersonators to walk down, so,
Are they not coming at all?
Of course
they're coming, but...
He's not in the wedding party. I forgot that because he came to the bachelor party. I forgot that he wasn't in the wedding party.
I thought he's a better friend to you than I am.
That is correct now. Come on. Everybody's my friend.
All right, good luck, man. No one wants me talking about your wedding.
I can't wait for this to be over.
Now look at your friends. They're ranking themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, we did that already.
Yeah, they did.
We ranked each other because what happened was, this is a funny story.
Oh, yeah?
He, Ross has 2 best men because he couldn't decide. Buddy Mike is buddy Yogi. So he went to our other buddy Ross, and he said, listen, it was very close. It was very, you were really my next choice. So Ross calls me up, the other Ross calls me up, and goes, hey, guess what? I'm number 3. So then we all ranked each other. I think I'm 5, Booker 6. We're not sure where you are.
Sounds like
you're 14 because you didn't come to the bachelor party.
Right.
It sounds like The Bachelor for queers or something. He's handing out roses.
You're the queers.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds like, where am I?
You always said Beth doesn't care about marriage, but if you proposed to her, would she say yes?
I don't know. I believe she would.
In a heartbeat.
But
She'd say yes, of course.
But she doesn't. It's not a burning passion of hers to be married.
Let me tell you something. This wedding is going to burn her.
I was going to say, does this bring difficulty, this wedding?
Women love to see that.
Well, certain women, and I'm not going to mention any names, have said to her, don't worry, you're next.
And so probably somebody's going to aim a bouquet at her.
I know.
They have that bouquet throwing.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, which makes life easy.
See, Dana's short. Dana's short. She doesn't have a shot at that bouquet.
Yeah, good. You're lucky.
That's right. You hold her up, Artie. Put her on your shoulders.
I ain't holding anyone up.
But I don't think she needs, like, she's never said to me, I need to be married.
No, but you know what? There's a weird thing that happens when you go to a wedding. There's a wave. You sort of women get swept up in a mood. There is the magic that goes on, and they start to get.
Well, trust me, Ross's wedding will have no magic.
Hey.
Hopefully.
Who do you think is going to be there? Hey, Artie, do you need the 86 vintage Jack there or not?
Yeah, I'll be fine with a Pellegrino.
Yeah. Or a Coca-Cola.
Classic Jack.
Ross, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, man.
I hope you can.
It'll be fun. Relax.
Yeah, we hope you can enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got to go.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
I'll enjoy it.
Poor Artie.
How does anybody in their right mind get married these days? I'll never understand it.
Romantic Sal over there.
That's all married men say that.
What were you thinking when you got married?
I must have been on ecstasy or something.
How old were you when you got married, Sal?
26.
No.
Nobody sat you down and had a...
Yeah, my wife. I said, let's do this.
See, after listening to this show, I'll never get married.
Oh,
just from the horror
how are you even going to get close to getting married?
You have to have sex with a woman to marry her.
Me and my computer.
Are you, like, totally miserable?
She's a good mom, you know, and...
That's not the question.
Like,
how are you?
You didn't marry a mom.
No, I'm happy, but I got to live with this broad, you know.
Can I say something funny about Sal? Can I say something funny about her? Tonight, you know what Sal's doing tonight, which I am shocked at?
What?
What am I doing?
The interns are having a party at their apartment.
Right.
Sal's going. Married guys don't go to intern parties. End of sentence.
He's in love with the interns.
When the interns look like this, they don't go.
Yeah. Are you really going to an intern party?
Nah, what are you, nuts?
He's mentoring.
I would never go to an intern party, honey. In case you're listening.
He hadn't said that he was
going to look in through the window.
Well, he said he was thinking about going. I guess now.
I'm thinking about going.
He was working late tonight.
So, one of the interns hates Sal. One of the hot chick interns. Which one? Claudia?
Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. Kelly, to me, Kelly should have won the intern beauty pageant.
I heard you say that. She's hot.
I really do feel that way.
But Kelly's mad because Sal gave her a 4.
And took her out of the running.
Like she could have won. In essence,
here's Kelly. First of all, for my money, Kelly, if it makes you feel any better, totally I thought about it. You should have won the intern beauty pageant.
Listen, Howard, you have some control in this.
How? It's over.
Nah, it's done.
I know, it's over. It's done.
He appointed the judges. That was his control.
She feels like Sal took $5,000 out of her pocket.
Yeah,
5, not even 1, you know.
All right, what place did you go? You gave her 4th, that's right.
4th.
So she only got $500 and an MP3 player. Instead of the
Why did you do that to her, Sal?
I was a judge. I didn't do anything.
I know why.
Why?
Because he's in love with
It's
you.
For your ratings, quote unquote.
No, it's because he's in love with you.
He said ratings.
It's because he's in love with you, and you won't have sex with him.
It's like
grossed out.
It's like guys in high school that pick on the girls they like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How old are you, Sal?
Why?
How old are you?
He's 36.
36.
You act like you're like 12 and a half. Like, not even. You're like a child.
That's
it's
why I'm here.
disgusting.
You know what it's about? Seriously?
What?
Sal wants you so bad.
Right.
I mean, I'm being honest with
You
you.
probably ignored him.
You probably ignored him.
No, we're like friends, too.
No, but he probably thinks he's all angry. You're a hot chick. I mean, there's no... Hands down, you should have won that interview.
Thanks, Howard.
Hands down.
You
no
certainly
question.
didn't deserve a 4.
And the 4 is so obvious.
Yeah, but he's pissed.
Right,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
He's pissed. You're every chick who ever rejected him, and now he's pissed.
I'm sorry about the 4.
Now let's hear the truth from you, though.
I got a question for Sal.
You're dating Nico.
Okay, you gave her a 4, right? How come you didn't give any of the other girls a score below 8?
8s and 9s. What is that?
Here we go. You want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
There was 3 parts of the program here. You had to sing a song, which I gave you a 5 on. Your looks, I gave you a 7 on.
A 7?
Yeah.
You think she's a 7?
Yeah. Well,
you're so
7's a nice. 7's a nice number.
You think she's the 4th best looking girl in that group? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. So I gave her a 7, and then I gave her personality about a 2. So do the math. It's a 4.
You think she's the 4th best looking chick in that group?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lying.
You kill me.
I think they're all beautiful. I think Kelly is beautiful.
Well, why is her personality a 2?
Right.
Yeah.
Because she really carries herself as somebody who is better than everybody else.
Oh, my God. Let's start, Sal. Okay, I have a good story.
Let's hear the story.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait, I just want to say something. Which is fine. You're very, very confident, but it comes off a little arrogant.
I am totally arrogant, 100%.
Right.
I'm not even going to pretend.
You come off stuck up. You definitely come off as a girl who knows. Listen, no matter what I gave you, that $2,500, for the rest of your life, you're going to be taken care of. You already had won.
Oh.
You were won the second you shot out of your mother's uterus. Believe me. You are.
See, that's why he
That's you're bitter, so you're angry
That's
about
not fair.
You're like a bitter old man.
It is fair. It is fair. You know what?
She's a pretty girl, so you're mad at her.
I'm not mad at her at all. I just said she's a pretty girl. I said personality was a 2.
The 4th pretty girl.
You know what? There's so many guys.
Tell me your story.
Here's my story about Sal. The other day, this is why Sal thinks I have an issue with, taking, what did you say, taking instruction. When we get phone calls, if someone calls for Sal, I'm like, oh, Sal, you have a phone call for you. If he walks in to our back office, Kelly, I'm never here. Never tell anyone I'm here. They're doing nothing.
That's so untrue.
So I'm like, all right, Sal, you sure you don't want this call? It's so-and-so. He's like, oh, okay, I'll take that one. I'm like, oh, okay, you'll take that one. And then
Sal gets calls?
Like
it was Kamal the jerky boy.
From weirdos.
From Kamal? From Kamal the jerky boy.
And he yells at me like a diva.
I don't yell at you.
You totally did. And he goes, you know what, Kelly, you have trouble taking direction. I'm like,
Kelly?
I don't take direction from people who
Kelly, you
are
know
you.
what? This is radio. Get used to it. Today I just got called a fag for the 1,000th time in a year.
Well, that's because what you are.
All right, that's fine. But you know what? You don't see me crying around the hallways.
I'm not crying.
Do you think Sal will...
There you go. There's 1,001.
Do you think Sal's sexually attracted to you?
I have no idea. I don't get him. Like, what do you do here? What's your job?
Certainly not you.
Well, that wasn't my question. What do you do here for Howard Stern?
I don't do anything.
He writes comedy. You do song parodies. You do prank phone calls. But yet you still run around in a purple thong as...
That's part of the comedy of the show.
That's part of it? You're furthering your career as a...
She wants to know why she got a fall. Listen to this, bro.
No, I don't.
Maybe he's got a little bit of a point there, Kelly.
Kelly, man,
yeah,
I take
offense to that. I love walking around in thongs, too.
Kelly.
Oh, I like you, Richard. You're funny.
Kelly, the thing is, you're just way uptight. It's cool. Just relax.
Everything was cool, but...
You have this attitude like you're better than everybody.
Do you think Sal shaves his chest?
He's a Guido with a gold chain. And
all right, so now you're putting down Italians.
No, I'm Italian.
You're a racist.
No, I like real Italian.
Do you find Sal attractive?
Real Italian sausage.
No.
Would you ever be with Sal?
No, not in a million years.
Like if
with F, marry, kill, like we said that we would probably F you. We'd kill Sal, definitely.
I can't wait till you get married and your ass blows up like a school bus.
I can't wait either.
I don't think that's going to happen with her.
I can't wait.
Wow. So a lot of bad feelings.
I have no problem with Kelly. She's bitter. Leave it at that. What are you going to do? Another pain in the ass broad.
You have no problem. You just delineated a lot of problems.
I did. She's the one who's uptight.
Do you think Sal should get divorced?
Why not? I don't understand. Like, you're an embarrassment to your children. What are you doing? Like, you run around.
He shouldn't even see his children.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? I don't understand. Like, your poor wife. I feel for her.
Go console her. You sound just like her.
I would. Like, I feel bad for her.
That's what he's doing. He would, if he's making you his wife, he's punishing you because he can't punish her.
If I made her my wife, she'd be in duct tape at the bottom of a swamp right now.
Yeah, right. Just like your wife.
Hilarious. You're so good today.
I'm not trying to be good. I'm being honest.
You're a comedian today.
Just like you're a 4. I was being honest.
Practicing your stand-up? No, but then why'd you apologize to me over and over again? Kelly,
I said
baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby. Cursing you out. I go, don't talk to me. You're like, baby. It was for the rating.
Don't call the interns baby, Sal.
Yeah, we're interns. You're not supposed to hit on us or walk around with your scrotum.
I can't. God forbid. Yeah. I have another word instead of baby. I can't say it.
Have you ever pleasured yourself to the thought of her, Sal?
Be honest.
To the thought of her being stabbed in the head, yes.
So why do you check me out? Why are you like, hey, sexy? Like, run around, you like bump butts with me? Like, that's so weird.
Do you think I really check you out?
Remember the armpit thing and the boob thing? I'm like, Sal, you're looking at my breast? You're like, yes.
Have you ever thought about Kelly when you're
Dude,
To be honest.
I've thought about Kelly Osbourne. I mean,
no,
I do it to
have you ever thought about Kelly?
Of course.
Okay.
But that doesn't... Listen, I don't hate Kelly.
Kelly, have you ever thought about Sal?
I'm just a little weak.
You're mad because she's so pretty.
I'm not mad. I'm being honest about...
You feel she's going to hook up with a really wealthy guy.
You want me to be a phony? I'll be a phony. I mean, I'm being honest about her personality. I did all the math. 7 for looks. 7 is good.
She's better than a 7.
All right, according to you. All right, 7. A 2 in personality and a 4 for the song, or whatever it was. That's it.
She did her song really well.
You know
Thanks,
what?
Robin.
Then give her the money, Robin. You're loaded. Give her $2,500. Send her on her way.
Sal
Get out of my
did what he had to do, but
all these broads are the same. That's why hookers rule.
I can't believe that these guys get so upset with girls who come here as part of their education.
Those girls are all the same. They prance around, they walk around. All they want is cash and power. You throw a couple of drinks down their gullet, and they're good to go. They're all a bunch of trashy pigs.
Sal, you're a mess.
Wait a second.
They all are, except my mom and my sister.
But your wife married you. You had no money.
Oh, as soon as I passed the Series 7, that's when she sat me down. And I was at Artie's party.
The Series 7.
The pace goes.
The Series 7 is the test to become a stockbroker. Now he's in.
Oh,
now he's in as a stockbroker.
And
he told me the story that I actually felt really bad for him, Howard. He and his wife were sitting around last week, again begging her to have sex with him. And he said, "Please, honey, just come on, please tonight." And what did she say to you about your wallet?
Oh no, I didn't say that. I said, "What happened to what you used to do?" You know. You know what I'm talking about.
The mouth.
Yeah, the mouth. And she goes, "Take a look at your wallet." I'm like, oh, my God. She said that. Wow. You see, look, the bottom line is this.
Wow. You're treated like that.
Kelly's beginning to feel sorry for you.
Everybody.
Women, listen, I hate that. Women want cash and material items.
What do you want? Besides Richards,
men want 1 or 2 things. I would live in a tent with a kerosene heater if I could wake up to a mouth every morning in the right spot. That's all we want, and women don't understand that. That's what it comes down to. So when you see a broad like this prancing around like a prima donna, the bottom line is that it all comes down to this. You want a couple of bucks, you want a little power, you want some material, and in turn, you're going to be a whore.
Fun. Why are you so bitter?
In return. I'm not
going to be a whore in return,
it's
Sal.
It's all the same.
Who are you? I don't understand. I just don't get it.
I'm telling the truth. Women are all phony broads.
What are you? You're the phoniest person I've ever met in my entire life, Sal.
I'm telling you.
You are the most insecure comedian stockbroker I've ever met in my entire life. You run around like if Howard says anything, you'll stand outside the door. You'll walk back and forth and touch your head. You don't even know what to do. You're panicked. Panic.
I'm committed to making the show good. That's why I panic.
You talk like you're the most secure person. Like, you don't know anything.
What security have to do with this, you dumbass? This has nothing to do with security.
That's no way to have a conversation with a lady.
Wait a minute. She's not a lady. Hold on.
Too a lady.
She's an intern. Remember that.
What does me being insecure, I'm a human being, have to do with anything about relationships? Broads want cash. Guys want ass. Get it through your thick skull.
You're a pig. You're just a pig. Like, that's what you are.
Do you really
so is
think
everybody.
All guys want is sex?
Dude, why are you with Beth Ostrowski? Because she looks like Rosie O'Donnell? Dude, she's a piece of ass.
She's also not a lesbian.
Wait a second, let me say something. I've dated a few pieces of ass.
Right.
Why am I with her over some other piece of ass?
Because she's stunning.
Why else? I've had other stunning women. There's got to be more to it when you stay with a chick 5 years than just stunning.
Because
she's a nice person.
Right.
And
she
we're
talks
compatible.
A good game. She talks
You think she's talking the game?
She's been acting for 5 years?
Nothing against Beth. Every chick.
According
a good game.
Why is Sal,
Quivers?
He's got a good wallet. That's why she's still working.
Right, your wallet gets thin.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Chicks don't want phone numbers. They want bank account numbers. Beth bagged the whale with you. Believe me when I tell you. Robin Quivers.
All right, now answer me this. I'm going to buy into it, but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Account and she's not married.
Now, let me ask you this.
She's a broad. She's got the cash already. She doesn't need to get married.
Before Beth met me, she was dating a guy who's worth over $1 billion.
She knows how to play the game. I'm not surprised.
Wait a second. Why? And he wanted to marry her.
Jesus.
Why didn't she marry him?
She didn't think, according to Sal. I'll tell you exactly how Sal thinks.
Good-looking guy.
She couldn't keep up the act for him. There was something that really turned her off about him.
You're
That's
good.
what she would say.
All right.
Robin, is there some truth to what I say?
Are you a filthy whore, Robin?
To you, it makes sense to you.
Listen to me. Men go to school. They work hard. Look, your love is radio. My love is also this as well. But the thing is that you strive to do something to be successful for yourself. A woman, her whole thing is her body. That is her college education. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
A woman's body is her college. A woman's mind is her future. When a woman bags a guy like Howard Stern, her whole commodity is staying tight, right, sleeping naked, saying that she doesn't want to get married, say she doesn't want to have kids. She's singing your song, dude. She's playing your piano. Don't you know what I'm trying to say? And she's bagging you. That's how a woman bags the whale. They sing your song. And what does a guy want? A look. That's it. And you know what? And when I get married...
And that drains your brain right out of you, right?
I have 3 kids, a mortgage, a car, a pain in the ass that tells me to take off my shoes when I get in the house, and I don't get blah, 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 blah. I'm ready to kill myself and give girls like Kelly a 4.
So get divorced. Why are you wasting her time?
Right.
Because I love my wife.
If you're so bitter, you think we're whores, whatever, then why are you still married? Then get rid of her, make some more money, save your... That's what you said. All women are that.
You're saying... You're saying all women.
She doesn't do whorish things.
Is your wife
My wife is guaranteed not a whore. I wish she was. If she was, I'd be the happiest guy in the world.
You're making no sense now.
I am making sense. The point that I'm trying to make...
You're saying all women are whores except your wife.
No, all women are whores
Well,
until
she
they get...
stopped being one, is what
All women are whores until they get married, until they bag the whale.
So then they're still whores.
No, they whore you in, and then they're done. They put their luggage down, their asses blow up, and they start treating you like their mothers.
I'm really mad Sal's not going to the wedding.
Because he loves marriage.
He loves marriage, yeah.
My wife's a great mom. She's a beautiful lady. And
you haven't said anything about her that you like regarding you.
It's about
She's
me.
a great mother,
me.
and she looks good. But what do you guys have in common? What are the 3 greatest qualities about your wife that have...
Didn't your wife tell you no oral because your wallet was too small? Is your wife a whore?
My wife's not a whore. And
she's an absolute prostitute. You got no money, you get no play.
She's a call girl.
Right.
The thing is this.
You're calling all women.
Just take a gun and shoot me.
I understand all the interns have a problem. A lot of the interns have a problem with you.
That's fine. Let them all have a problem. Everybody has a problem.
We're all whores. We all have problems.
That's fine. I don't care. Let them all have a problem.
If you have a problem, come in.
You know what? Every intern came up to me after this pageant and said they're glad I gave Kelly a 4. How about that?
I'm glad you did, too.
No, I'm
Makes for great radio.
I'm talking about the interns, Kelly. I'm not talking about you.
But I'm glad, too. Oh, we got a few of them in here, Sal. Apparently a few more people have problems.
Who wants to chime in next?
Hey, Sal.
Uh-oh. He looks at
Sal's actually very sweet to me, I have to say, but...
You're a whore.
But?
No.
Apparently so.
About what?
Sal. Thanks, Kelly. Sal, I mean, I think maybe you shouldn't have given Kelly a 4, but you had to go with what you wanted to do. I guess, I mean, what do you think, Kelly? Like...
Well, we obviously know what I think.
We already heard what she thinks. You want to say anything, Claudia?
I wasn't going to say anything before. I was actually kind of upset, you know. I love Sal, but these things I'm hearing back there, what is going on?
I'm not talking about you.
He's angry.
You're saying women in general?
Every other woman in the world.
He's angry.
You should be shot for that. You are a horrible person.
Take me out of my misery.
That is it. We're done.
All right. Anyway, listen, it's been a while. We have to take a break.
You know, that's just the way it is.
By the way, all our beautiful interns are leaving today. This is their last day.
Ashley's last day is today.
It's my last day. But, Sal, I have to say I was very disappointed because I've always thought you were a great person. And
what the F did I do?
I was really surprised to hear some of the stuff when I was back there because I didn't think you were like that. I mean, I'm sure you're getting whacked. Yeah.
Can I ask Sal a question?
Crazy.
I got a question for Sal. So what's the process now? Like, do you go home and hope your wife didn't hear the show?
What's
do you go
in
home
here?
Do you go home and tell her a lie? Do you tell her this is a joke?
What's the lie?
If you walk in the door,
what's the lie? I'm talking about women and men. What's the lie? A woman wants to beg a guy with a lot of cash, and that's it.
And if your wife says to you, Sal, is that me? What do you say?
To her, without anybody around, I say, of course not.
But Sal.
Wait a minute.
But how do you explain like my first marriage? I had no cash.
Well, right.
So what are you saying?
You think she saw potential?
I don't know what happened. You know, there are...
That broke the rule.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I know lots of guys got married. They didn't have any great future in terms of money.
But that's listen to me. This is my perception because I don't have necessarily a great, whatever, married life. So, you know,
really?
What can I tell you?
You're willing to say about Sal because I look like your perception.
Yes, Tom Chiusano wants
I just want to point one thing out.
Yes, Tom.
That even if Sal had given Kelly an 8, that Deandra, who was a very popular winner around the office, a very, very popular winner, would have been tied or maybe even still won by a point.
She deserved it more than anyone. That was our...
That's not the point.
A 4 is a slap in the face.
He's a judge, and he's allowed to give whatever he wants.
As Kelly said, though, he knocked her all the way out of the running.
A 4 says there's no way you're going to win this contest.
Right.
All right, listen.
This is what happens when Sal the stockbroker is a judge. It's a marathon.
You're not Ralph.
It's funny,
Stop
too, Howard, because he tried really hard to get out of it. He was like, I don't think I'd be funny. I don't think I'd be good at being a judge.
I thought he did a good job.
Sal, you were the backup judge, first of all.
No, he wasn't. He was the initial judge.
He was an initial judge.
No.
Yes, he was.
Too bad.
He should have been the backup judge.
Beautiful interns, thank you all.
Thank you, Howard.
I'm glad you had this out on the air. It's interesting to me. It's a
and
good
Kelly,
radio.
you know,
I didn't even do the contest because I wasn't willing to compromise myself in some ways. Not that I pass any judgment, but how can you say that women will do anything for money when I wouldn't even do certain things? So
you're the exception too. You and my wife. Anybody else wants to come forward?
I understand there's a big intern party tonight. Is that right?
Yeah,
I'll be there.
Promise?
Now, Sal is invited?
Sal's invited. He said he'd do shots with me.
Wow. Oh, isn't that nice of you?
Shots on your ass.
Remember
thanks, Sal. What is that? What is that?
Wait, I mean, are you guys acting like this is the first time Sal's...
No, this is the first time I'm going to say something. You crossed the line way too much.
That's great.
How?
Just that, I mean, you're not going to go to an intern party. Look at you, he's laughing. I can't stand it. I'm going to leave. I have to leave.
Oh, these girls are so easy.
Well, girls, have a good time at the intern party. I think it'll be fun.
Do you agree, Howard? I mean, doesn't he cross the line a little bit sometimes?
I think
is it funny?
I think he's I think Sal's very funny.
Oh, no, I think he's funny, too.
We all crossed the line. I'm just sad. I'm a sad guy, that's all. I'm sad.
He's a sad guy.
He's a beaten.
Let me tell you something.
Look, it's a room of sad guys, by the way. Look around.
You got caught in Sal's nightmare.
Sal's nightmare. He's unhappy. You all three of you, beautiful girls. He's probably going home. He's pleasuring himself to you, thinking about you guys.
He's tortured by my mind.
And it's a big torture.
Yeah.
It's a torture. It's embarrassing to him.
Last night...
You girls are college girls, and he can't even score.
And, yeah, he's at the best he'll ever be.
He can't score because he's married.
And he still can't do anything about it.
And you know what? That's why, because I'm committed to my wife, and I'll never cheat. That's why I'm frustrated.
Are you committed to her because you love her, or are you committed to her because you're afraid of losing half of everything?
I don't have
everything.
There's nothing
left.
Nothing to leave.
Empire.
His empire.
A neon?
All right, I've got to take a break. Girls.
Here's half my coin collection, honey.
Welcome to Sal's Nightmare. And we'll be back right after these words.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, your 2004 New York Mets. We direct your attention to the pitcher's mound. Throwing out tonight's ceremonial first pitch is the producer of the Howard Stern Show. You may know him as Baba Booey. Please welcome Gary Dell'Abate. The Howard Stern Show.
Your other tune, Surrender.
Yeah, that's a killer song. Live from Budokan.
Yeah, the live version's on.
Yeah.
Surrender! I must have been about 20 years old. Me and my buddies went to see some cover band at CBGB's, and they played that tune. And I remember just getting on a stage and jumping into the crowd, like stage diving. This had to be like the mid-'80s or something.
Some chicks did a good version of I Want You to Want Me.
Oh, yeah? A girl band?
Girl band. They were pretty good. The Whores, yeah.
They're all whores! They're whores! Looking for their whale.
It's a mess back there. I heard the interns were yelling at Sal.
Yeah,
Sal started crying.
Sal started crying?
Yeah.
No. Get out of here.
Sal, come on.
They made Sal cry.
We don't have cameras anymore.
No, I wasn't crying. They all jumped on me and go...
That's why the In Demand channel is going to follow you around 24/7.
Yeah.
I got emotional. I didn't cry, but I got emotional because... people don't understand me. They don't understand my life. You know what I'm saying? And not that I want them to, and I'm not whining, but I have a lot of frustrations, and sometimes other people get hurt, and I
yeah, you're like a Gatling gun.
In America, give me I need therapy right away because my head is spinning like a top, dude. These girls are ganging up on me. We thought you were a nice guy, and I am a nice guy, and I do care about people, you know?
Except for the whores.
Except for females.
Yeah, and,
you're messed up, dude.
And sometimes
everyone knows you're messed up. The way you idolize me is beyond comprehension.
Well, they're young girls, and they probably think that, you know...
Because you're not a girl.
There are no such people as Sal. They've never met anything like that.
He wants to come to my apartment, be with me, cook for me, and he would even give me certain types of sex.
Well, he volunteered again today.
Yeah.
No, whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
He's into weird porn. Because Gary said one time, goes, you got to see this porn. You got to see defecation, urination. Gary, you saw that.
That's the name of the movie?
You know what? Not only is that going on, the guy is assaulting the woman, in essence. Right. I'm not kidding around.
Right.
But while he's assaulting her head, he's smacking it with his hand, like violently.
And he gets turned on.
I thought that was really creepy.
I don't like smacking it. I don't. That's the only part I hate about that stuff. I don't like smacking.
Do you have this is somebody told me. Do you have a personal fantasy that you've never been able to take care of?
Yeah.
Where you perform a bodily function on a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So you've shown me those movies too.
Yeah. Remember the one where the guy capped it? There's one guy. He's filling up the bottle, so to speak. Right. And she's.
I haven't followed this, but keep going. Yeah.
He's filling it up, you know, like envision you're filling up your gas, your car, your gas tank. Yeah. He's filling up. He's holding the handle. He's filling up the gas tank. The gas tank is full, and then he pushes the handle into the tank to cap all of that gas in there and make sure it stays trapped. And it pushes.
It's insane.
But I didn't get that at all. Like
someone told me when you were making the mold of your private area for Robin's birthday.
Yeah.
That you went down to your basement and you were thinking about Claudia, the intern, and that you got yourself all excited, and then when you were about to make the mold, it went. That was it, over.
Bingo.
Oh, well, he did say he had trouble making the mold because he went too far.
Well, yeah, when you
meanwhile, he was down in his basement, over his sink in the basement.
My wife knocked on the door, and I'm using her cupcake spatula.
To make a mold of himself for your birthday.
I'm thinking of Claudia in the worst way I could possibly think of somebody, you know.
Are you doing that thing to her that you envision doing when you...
No, that I don't.
Is she your favorite?
Claudia?
Yeah.
Ashley's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard him talk about her.
What is that?
Yeah, I've heard him talk about her a lot.
He likes the intern.
But I said...
See, I think Kelly's
why is she my favorite?
Because you told her because she looks like your wife.
See, that's a nice thing.
That's a nice thing.
She looks like your wife 15 years ago.
No, Gary, how does my wife look now?
His wife's very pretty.
Yeah, his wife's real pretty.
I can't wait. Sal and I are going on vacation together for a week. I cannot wait to see what these two are like.
Yes, Gary's so excited about the trip, not because of where they're going, because he's going with Sal. They can watch him.
Paris is so secondary to watching Sal and his wife.
Talk about timing. Who would ever have thought Gary is excited about going on vacation with Sal?
You're going with Sal and his wife.
That's right.
Yeah.
Heineken,
your wife, Sal's wife. Does your wife get along with Sal's wife? Or
they never met.
They never even met.
But from what I can tell, I think they're going to get along great.
Yeah, they seem similar.
Yeah, they both don't put out.
You know what? Unfortunately, I think Mary could learn a few things. And Gary's life will be more miserable.
Yeah. Oh, that would be terrible. But no, Heineken's sending us to Amsterdam and Paris.
Yeah, and Sal says to Gary the other day, when the girls go to sleep, we'll sneak out and go to the whorehouse.
Right, yeah, they're going to go to the red light district.
Just to look, I mean, you know. I love that. I mean, I love...
Gary's like, you're going away with your wife. You're not going to be sneaking out of the hotel.
Right, that's not the time you want to think about getting to the red light.
Why'd you start crying in front of the intern?
I didn't cry.
You did.
I got choked up. I didn't cry.
At what point? What was happening that choked you up?
Because I walk out and I feel like I just said on the air, every woman in the world is a whore. Maybe not every woman, but...
Your mother, Madonna.
About what he said.
Well, that's nice.
And they're all, I can't believe how you could talk to us this way. We thought you were a better person. And I go, you know what? No matter what I do and what I say in life, I'm never, ever right. I'm never a good person. But I never am.
But you do you recognize that saying all women are whores could alienate
Hey, you want to meet
like
a guy?
Spider-Man, this is my curse.
Remember this guy who calls me up and says he has the perfect wife?
Right.
And we couldn't punch a hole in his story unless she looked bad?
I like to punch a hole in her throat.
Take it amazing.
I'm only kidding.
And there's a picture on howardstern.com right now, Sal crying.
Very real.
So there were tears.
Yeah, there were.
There it is.
No, when you get choked up, my eyes got watery.
You cried. That's called crying.
Look, there.
Oh, I didn't cry. Not crying.
It's on howardstern.com, an exclusive.
It's not.
No, you cried. You just didn't weep. You cried.
I like that Jason was right up there with the camera.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the King Kong monster when he broke out of the chain.
The guy breaks down crying and flashing pictures.
That's great. I love it.
Anyway, so
Crying.
what's the story? You're a homeless person?
Well, I don't like to use the word homeless. I mean, we're all characters of the universe. I wouldn't say homeless. Homeless is just like something that you slap on a person.
Well, where have you been sleeping? Where are you living?
Residentially challenged?
Yeah, where are you living?
Am I mentally challenged?
No, you residentially.
I like to be challenged.
I'm
mentally stimulated.
How old a girl are you?
I'm 22. I just turned 22.
Right, you're a young girl. You got a nice body. You got a nice face.
Where's the family?
Yeah, where's your family?
Where's my family?
Let me guess. You don't like your family, and you ran away.
Oh, no. I love to travel. I love America. I love this country.
All right, were you institutionalized?
I have been I think it was a learning experience of how this country tortures people who are, I mean, you guys talk about freaks. These doctors and people of these wards are making, I'm not sure about millions, but they're making tons of money off torturing these people and drugging them up and all kinds of stuff.
So they've been drugging you, these people?
Oh, no, not me. The majority of America. They're telling these people who are...
Frances Farmer does live, doesn't she?
Psychologically underdeveloped in a sense of how people don't know how to communicate with each other. They really don't.
Are you ready?
And they are being put in situations of like being drugged.
Are you ready to reveal the truth about 666?
The truth of 666. I'm not sure if I'm not sure how. Okay, I'll make it a riddle. Well, actually, you guys don't even know who I am. I mean, you're just like 666. Give us the information. Here's the information. I mean.
Yes.
I've got like a.
It's a radio show.
You do.
You do. Wow. Well, let me ask you this. There's got to be a way that your parents are looking for you. I got a feeling.
Actually, maybe not. Actually, they're not.
They're not? They've had it with you?
In contact with them?
Yes, they've had it with me.
They've had it with you.
Not even looking at it.
They don't.
They send you to me.
They have their life. I mean, I have my life, and...
now, isn't it dangerous living on the street? You're an attractive girl. Aren't you afraid that people are going to try and have sex with you and this kind of thing?
Well, it depends on what your heart desires. I mean, if you do not have any desire, you might be walking around kind of lost and confused.
Do you have any money? How are you paying for stuff?
Yeah, I was hoping that I'd be able to just tell you and not the whole world, because maybe there'd be like a storyline that could be created from the knowledge that I've gathered.
For Son of the Beach?
But I wanted to, go to lunch. I want to take you to lunch.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would rather tell you.
I can imagine that lunch.
Later on, we could include everybody and all your listeners, but...
Do me a favor, raise your arms up. Oh, you got hairy armpits. You got to shave those, honey.
No, it's real.
Ooh, yeah, it's real, all right. Do you shave down below, too?
Actually...
He's an alpha monkey.
Wow, no, you got to put your arms up. Put them down. Put them down.
No way.
It's very upsetting.
No way. It is not upsetting.
No, you got to shave under your arms.
No. I mean,
Girls should shave under their arms.
Why do women have to shave?
You have to.
No, you don't. I think I'm comfortable with it.
I'm not. That's the problem.
Oh, that's how she keeps herself safe.
Yeah, I guess no guys want you if you can only keep your arms up. So, what are you doing to support yourself on the street? I don't understand. This sounds to me like you should be in a hospital.
You don't really need money to survive on the streets.
No.
And this whole idea of hospitalization...
What do you eat?
I try to stick to like a bread diet.
Where do you get the bread?
Where you don't get lots of oils and I'm trying to stay away from meat and eggs and stuff because of... I don't know.
You want to stay healthy.
Is cholesterol your biggest worry right now?
No, my biggest worry is losing contact with that one right there.
Ooh, Howard Stern?
Well, how does she hear you? She's not near a radio.
Honey, you in love with me or something?
Am I in love with you?
Am I your leader?
Yeah, you're capable of being a leader.
It's like a Star Trek episode. You're going to have to deactivate it.
Which you need to
Are you V'ger?
study.
Am I V'ger?
You have truly gotten to the level of
leader.
Nomad, what is your prime directive?
Honey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're operating on a whole nother level than me. You've got knowledge I don't even pretend to have. Do you want to tell us the secret of 666? If you do, please do, because I got to move along to the news.
You know, the news here on Earth.
Why don't you be honest with her and tell her who you really are?
You tell her.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Obviously, he's Satan.
He's not Satan. He's not Satan.
All right. Hey, Benji, no offense.
I believe his
Don't convince this
real
broad
name.
I'm Satan.
I believe his real name. If we were all legions of angels, I believe his name is Israel, and I believe he's.
Thank you.
Oh, you think he's God?
She thinks I'm a Jew.
He's part of God. Yeah, it's part of the mind of God.
You think he's the Christ, don't you?
I don't know.
Do you think he's the Messiah or linked to the Messiah?
I am the captain of the Star Trek Enterprise.
You guys.
My mission is to take you and put you in a hospital.
Honestly, just think of me as
just because
Scotty.
he's a little different. Why
Honey,
don't you go to a hospital?
just tell us the secret of 666, and then I got to move along.
I think it's triple-headed goddess.
Mm-hmm.
The beast is. The beast is what? Well, we are all capable of being the beast. There could be one person prophesied as the beast.
Is the beast. Listen to me, is the beast.
We all have that inner.
The power of Christ compels
primitive prophecy.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
People who are weak fear.
All right, listen, honey, I got to tell you something. I don't know what's going on here today. It's been a tough day for me. I don't know about you.
This may be beyond him.
You seem like a girl who's good-looking enough.
He can ascend. I'm sure he can ascend and rise to the occasion.
All right.
Anyway, baby, listen to me.
Anybody else want to run out of here screaming right now?
Yeah, me too. I'm just trying to figure out.
Awfully normal.
I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this, and you guys aren't helping.
My parents raised her.
Would you? You are good-looking enough to dance at Scores.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, I have no desire to try to tell my body. I need to communicate with people. I really need to communicate with
people. Well,
you
are communicating today.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. You are a lovely girl, and I wish you a lot of luck. I personally think you should be admitted into getting some help. That's my thought.
Okay, but what leads you to...
Because your thoughts are rambling. You're not coherent.
Your show doesn't have time. Your show doesn't have time because...
No, listen to me. Trust me. Do you think I'm someone who has gotten pretty far in life?
Not as far as you could get.
Understood. But you got to admit, I'm pretty well established.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, I feel I am. And what I'm saying...
doesn't matter what
I'm telling you is, I'm telling you from my heart, you need some help.
Yes, I do. That's why I came to see if you would speak with me.
I don't think
I'm
equipped. I am not equipped to help you. The kind of help you need is found at a hospital where they can sedate you and get you back on the road to perhaps functioning in society.
Is that what you truly believe?
Yes, I believe you should be on medication and you're not taking it. Am I correct or am I not? Have you stopped taking your medication?
There's no need for medication.
But didn't you?
It is a scam.
Weren't you once on medication? Tell the truth.
Well, they confine you, and they will not let you go unless you do.
Listen to me.
Which means that takes away your liberty, your freedom, and your rights.
All schizophrenics have...
of your choice.
All
and you have these DARE programs in all your schools. Don't take drugs. Don't do this. Don't do that. And yet, behind closed walls, you have these people put in these institutions and drugged up, tranquilized, and you're teaching something completely different to these children.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Think this is going to work.
I need you to take your medication and shave under your arms. Those are the two things I need you to do today. I don't know how to be any more clear on it.
Why does a woman
Because the medication will...
No way.
See, they won't take their medication. Honey, if you take the medication, I'm telling you, your life will get better. Your life will get better.
My life will get better.
If you take your medication.
They might give me something free. They might give me some free housing. How nice. That's not what I desire.
All right.
I
tried.
All right. No desire for...
I got to tell you something. You're tougher to interview than Angelina Jolie. And I mean that as a compliment. All right, listen, I want to thank you. I got to go now, though. I do. I have to leave.
Before you go.
No, I got to go now.
I
have to go.
Never stop talking.
So thank you for coming in.
I have one more question.
I know, but I got to go.
Really quick.
All right.
Okay, you had said something about, well, I was listening to the show, something about, a couple times there's like a job opening of some sort. And I was wondering
You get on your medication, come back and see me.
Internship.
Wait.
You want to be an intern?
I would do anything. I would serve you.
Woman. But in all seriousness,
That's my abilities.
I'm telling you, I'm a guy who hires people and sizes them up. You need to be on medication before you can work anywhere.
Medication? What do you mean?
You're not seeing things clearly. Listen, I'm an honest guy. You're not seeing things clearly. That's all I'm telling you.
Well, I don't need medication. You just...
Yeah, the medication will help level you out.
No, I am perfectly fine.
All right.
You have actually put me at risk.
How?
Because you sit there and say, oh, you need medication?
You do.
Okay, I walk out the door. I'm going to be stormed by all these people.
No one's going to storm you. No one's here to storm you. Don't get paranoid. Well, the paranoia will disappear if you take the drugs. James, what is it? James, you're on the air, yeah.
Spock, you've got to deactivate.
The Emperor Nero, what 666 stands for, it's actually the numerical value. It really has nothing to do with the devil or Satan or anything.
What's he talking about?
He's on her wavelength.
Yeah, Marie, you're on the air.
Howard, found your doctor.
Marie, go ahead.
Howard, you're right. She doesn't need medication. She needs shock therapy. This girl is completely lunatic.
Yeah, she does need some help, and I'm begging her to go. If you want to,
I would force her with.
Would you like a ride to a hospital where they can help you level out?
No, I just want to listen to what these people are saying.
Robert Blake, you're on the air.
Kind of interesting.
Yes, Robert.
Is she writing Ron Zimmerman's material?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
What is it, Robert?
Hey, Ron. Yeah. You want to go swimming in Tommy Lee's pool?
I sure do, and I want to go with you.
Ma'am, will you please?
Oh, yes. I was just listening because I thought they were
yeah, so did I.
Their opinion. Thank you very much.
All right, but thank you anyway, and I hope things work out well for you. I wish you the best.
Uh-oh.
Are you okay?
Can I make one wish?
Please do.
One wish.
I hope it's for world peace.
One wish.
Yes.
There's someone I need to speak with.
Go ahead. Get close to the microphone. I can't hear you. Close to the microphone.
You just want to talk to... what is this?
Yes. What is the wish?
Okay. My one wish is I need to either be able to write a letter or communicate in some way, shape, or form with a gentleman named, his show name, Ozzy Osbourne.
All right. Okay, listen.
She's going.
Listen to me. Ozzy Osbourne, I think before you communicate to him, you really should go get some help. Yeah, I'm telling you.
To you, she came for.
I know, but I can't help you with that. You need to see a doctor.
A doctor for what?
A doctor because your thoughts are not all clear.
Well, don't you care what I think?
Ozzy Osbourne is...
Don't you see there's nothing wrong with her?
Oh, all right. Freddie, what do you want to say?
Hi, Mr. Howard.
Yeah.
I was going to kind of say something for the girl that just was there.
Yes.
Maybe to leave her, like, my phone number because she makes kind of sense, but I just like the little 666 part, you know, like...
I don't know what you're talking about either.
Ooh.
These guys can't get to the point. I don't know what any of our listeners are talking about.
Everybody needs to go to the...
I can't help you get in touch with Ozzy Osbourne. I can't. I don't have that ability.
Ozzy Nelson?
Okay? I don't have that ability.
Oh, he's on your show.
Scott, hi, you're on the air.
Howard, you jumped the shark. When that guy flew that guy in last week?
Yeah?
I told you? You jumped the shark that day.
Which guy?
The guy
with
who
the
flew
sister?
in from out west with his sister.
What do you want from me? It's so good. Don't listen. Who cares? I got a woman here who's ready to jump out a window, I think. Are you suicidal at all?
No, I was
You're not?
I really needed to talk to you. And
I know, but I'm trying to tell you, I think...
psychological doctor kind of thing. It was more like, maybe I need a friend. Maybe you need a friend.
I don't need a friend.
Okay, then you don't need a friend.
All right.
I do.
But you do need a friend.
I'll admit that I do.
Yes, you do.
So why?
And I don't think it's going to be Ozzy Osbourne or me.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be Ozzy.
But I think you got to
Osbourne.
find some professional.
But if you actually...
Robin, you better get me out of this. Tell me what to say.
actually find exactly what...
Where are your parents? Why Why am I being the parent here?
Howard, would she not be a perfect match for High Pitch Eric?
Yes.
She would be perfect.
My God.
We know
I might find a friend for you. I might have a friend for you, High Pitch Eric. Would you want me to introduce you to him?
Why would she want to know High Pitch Eric? That's not a famous person.
She can come back tomorrow and meet High Pitch Eric. How's that? Would that be good? What do you think?
Oh, my God.
Right.
I would like to answer any questions.
I don't have a question for her. All right, thanks anyway. I got to go do the news, okay? Nice meeting you. Well, there she goes. Her name is Sunny. Bye, Sunny. You get your... Go ahead.
Question.
Oh, God.
I got to go. What?
Actually, my name isn't Sunny.
All right, but that's okay. Whatever your name is, let's keep it off the air, whatever your real name is. I don't want to get too involved.
Well, actually, okay, I said 666. Okay, and there's a terminology used in Revelations. You need wisdom before you can understand the number of the beast. My name is Sophia, and Sophia means wisdom. Everyone's name has some kind of meaning to it. And my name is Wisdom, which means meat, M-E-T-E, which in Greek is a representation of, say an example would be you go and eat meat,
please.
But someone's...
Casey's fascinated.
He
thinks every word
she says. Do me a favor. Casey wants to talk to you out there about this.
I got to talk to you about this.
We have to go to a commercial, so
thank you.
We have to go, but thank you for coming in.
All right, there you go. Yeah,
go really
wow.
One flew east, one flew west, one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Well, there you go. And thanks for all your help on it.
Yeah, Ron's got a great deal of help in it.
Yeah, he's just fueling the fire. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these. There's a dog, and I'm looking at this guy, and, you know, he's like a goody two-shoes, Sean Hannity.
Right, like you ask him, you know, hey, you got some skeletons in the closet. What's going on with you? Like, you ever smoke a little weed? Yeah, and he really turns red and embarrassed.
He goes, before the age of 20-something years old, Sean says, he goes, you know, I was hell on fire, hell on wheels. I don't know what he says. But
and you said, what do you mean by
I go, like, well, what did you do? You were so bad. I go, what did you smoke a little weed? No. You know, it was like...
I crossed on the green.
Oh, I know how it started. He claimed he never went to a strip club, and you were like, come on.
Oh, man.
Right.
What? Why?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Who are you living your life for?
That section was funny, and in the first few minutes, you really sort of explain what's going on.
All right, let's listen to this if you'd like.
Welcome back to Hannity and Combs. Earlier, Sean sat down for an exclusive interview with talk radio host Howard Stern. His television interview since his first one, since his former employer, CBS, filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against him.
Breach, unjust enrichment, misuse of broadcast time, 14 months you plug Sirius. You hid the clause that accelerated your subscriber initiatives, and you're being sued. And you're mad.
Well, at least I didn't kill anyone, right? Yeah, no, I am mad. You know, people have said to me, you know, this is a great wave of publicity. I was watching Fox News. Almost every show had a legal expert on saying the lawsuit was a bunch of baloney. I watched the other cable news channels, got all the reports. Everyone says this lawsuit is a bunch of baloney. Yet, when you're sitting there, I'm an individual, and you're being sued by the CBS corporate and Les Moonves. These guys are taking the stockholders' money, the CBS stockholders' money, and they're going to file a frivolous lawsuit we could get into a million speculative reasons why they're filing this thing. I have a few thoughts of my own. But they're going to file a lawsuit against me and, you know, and come after me. It's all fun and games. I, on the other hand, have to go hire lawyers and defend myself about accusations like that.
Yeah, well, you say this is sour grapes. You say it's bullying, it's intimidation. You're not going to let them bully you. How are they trying to bully you?
Well, first of all, Les Moonves, I met with him before they filed this lawsuit, and I said, you're going to look like a fool. This is an idiotic lawsuit. And he just kind of sat there. You know, he's got capped teeth, and he's got a lot of Botox, I think. You can't read the guy's face because of the Botox. And he sits there with the suit, a very expensive suit, and the arrogant attitude. And he says, I'm going to file this lawsuit. And I said, hold it a second. Wouldn't you be better served worrying about your radio division and what's going on there than filing frivolous lawsuits against me? I said, why would you want to spend any part of your day worrying about me? He goes,
Don't worry about it. I don't worry about you. I'm not going to worry about this lawsuit at all.
Were you ever told, don't mention Sirius? Were you told that they were cutting out the word Sirius every time you spoke it? Did they have control of that?
When I signed my deal with Sirius, I spoke to Joel Hollander. Joel Hollander is the president of the CBS radio division. And we spoke. And he said, I don't want you to mention Sirius at all. I said, okay, done deal. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do. I said, I can make a counter-argument to that. I said, you know, every news outlet, every show is talking about the fact that I'm going to Sirius. It's a big story. What if we do talk about it? I have always talked about everything going on in my life. When I put out my movie, I spoke about it. My books, anything goes. I'm an open story. I said it'll drive up ratings. It'll increase profits. You have 14 months left. Why should we let everyone else talk about it? And he said, you know what? That makes sense. Let me think about it.
Right.
We spoke the next day. He said, I have no problem with you mentioning Sirius Satellite Radio on your show. They had 7 delay buttons. Because of my situation with the FCC, they have 7 delay buttons.
7 seconds each?
Yeah. In fact, if you added them all up, some of them were more than 7 seconds. Right. I think I was on a 7-minute delay. They could have hit the button. That's a record. They could hit the button any time. And then we had a DEFCON 4 button. You hit that button, and they go to music. Anytime they didn't like what I was doing, they could pull me right off the air.
Who had control of those buttons?
Tom Chiusano, the general manager, CBS Legal. They also had another guy, a guy named Dave, who was in charge of it. There was a lot of people in charge of my show.
In the end, this helps Howard Stern. It brings more attention to your new gig, what you're doing. This doesn't really hurt you.
People, well, you say it doesn't hurt me, but people have said to me, this is going to bring you more attention.
It does.
And it's true. Absolutely. And if more subscribers come to Sirius, and I've got my own television channel now on demand, if this lawsuit brings more people to the table, great, because I think we've got a good product. I think we got a good show going on. But it causes me personal angst because I take something like this very seriously. I consider my time at CBS a time of great loyalty from me. I always gave my all to this company. Les gave me his blessing. Go on the air. He made record profits. And now he wants to sue me for doing what he told me to do. He should sue himself.
Let's talk about the timing of this. This came out the day after. The extrapolated monthlies came out. Your replacements are not doing very well. They lost between 75 and 92% of your audience.
You hit
in New York.
You're hitting this right on the head.
Well, what is the value of the stations beyond losing the revenue in the show?
Yours is a two-part question. And the first answer is this. This lawsuit was timed to come out around this huge loss. They just lost ratings like we've never seen in the history of radio before. Poor preparation, no work done, 14 months to prepare, and now they got socked. This lawsuit was announced on the same day all you guys were preparing stories about how poorly the radio division just did. Instead, the story became CBS sues Howard Stern.
Distraction?
It was a distraction. It was a good move that way. Protect less. Can't make them look bad. Let's not look bad here. So the first part is this lawsuit was a distraction so that the stockholders will think Les is doing something. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah. See, that's the bulk of it. That's
compelling.
Right. That first part, you really got out a lot. And the other part that's worth playing is definitely when you're breaking his balls.
Where's that? Should I play the second? There's two more parts. I don't know. Is anyone...
I'm riveted. Let's go.
All right.
You've had the FCC to battle with. You seem as passionate in terms of this lawsuit as you do with them. I talked to you the other day. You are genuinely, really angry about this. So, do you countersue? What's your strategy?
My lawyer has advised me not to say what we're going to be filing. We have to now respond to these papers.
Right.
As a matter of fact, Judge Napolitano gave me an excellent... Fox. Yes, for Fox, gave me an excellent strategy. I was watching him, and he was saying that there is definitely a counter lawsuit here. He didn't think the lawsuit had much credibility. So, all of these experts are saying there's a counter lawsuit, and I happen to think there is. On a bunch of different levels, but I won't get into it just now. But I'll come on your show again when I do that.
All right. But what happens from here? So you're just going to basically combat these guys? You hold back nothing Even though it's a lawsuit, don't most attorneys go to you, Howard, don't talk. Howard, don't say a word.
I couldn't care what attorneys are saying. This is what I said to my attorneys. I am not going to let these guys file a 42-page document that's meant to intimidate me. Now, how do they mean to intimidate you? They throw in words like a fraud, con man, whatever it is. They throw in big legal terms, and then a headline comes out. Howard Stern sued, fraud, hundreds of millions of dollars, misused CBS airwaves, blah, 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 blah. Makes me look like a jerk. What do we have besides our reputations when you think about it? I'm a guy in business. My agent's a guy in business. They're mentioning our names in there. They're mentioning Sirius. They're saying we somehow misused CBS. Look, I got the whole damn lawsuit in front of me, boiled down. It was a 42-page lawsuit. Here's what they said. They said there was a secret agreement between me and Sirius. Everyone knew about my agreement with Sirius. You knew about it. The newspapers printed it. It was publicly disclosed. What that means is this company is a public company. Because of the deal, they publicly disclosed it. And on top of that, on the radio, I'd been talking about going to satellite radio for years. How the hell could you say I had a secret agreement? That means Les wasn't listening to his own radio station.
Is he implying with the secret side of this is that the more you mention it, the more subscribers you got, the more accelerated your payment would be?
Right. He's saying now there's a secret compensation. That's what he's saying.
Nothing secret.
Nothing secret. It was all publicly disclosed. And guess what? This is shocking to Les. Sirius Satellite is a subscription-based service. Yes, that is the truth. The decision was made on a corporate level. Let's let Howard speak about satellite because it'll drive up ratings. It's the media story of the year. We'll go out and sell advertising at a premium.
And they did.
And they did.
I want to play this tape 2 days before you left the air. Okay. The people you're talking about, Les Moonves and Joel Hollander, walked into the Howard Stern studio.
Right.
You pointed out right away, you said it was awkward because you were leaving in 2 days. You'd been there a long time. That was awkward for you.
Right. No, it was an emotionally draining time. I mean, after I was leaving, I had spent 20 years at the company. That's what hurts me personally about this lawsuit. I put in 20 years in this company. The last 14 months I was there, I could have pulled shenanigans. I could have called in sick. I could have not shown up. I didn't have to read all those live commercials. I could have screwed with them. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a straight shooter. You hire me to do a job, I'm going to do it for you. And I've always been honest. One thing about, you don't have to like my radio show. There are those that like it, and there are those that hate it. But one thing anyone who's ever heard my show knows, I'm a straight shooter, and I'm an honest guy.
This is what happened.
I'm a big fan, believe it or not. I've even gotten Sirius.
Really?
I have. I know I'm not supposed to do it.
You just got edited.
Only because of you. No, I'm allowed to.
I got edited. I got edited.
All right, listen. Howard, we are rooting for you, not that much, but we're rooting for you. We really are.
I'm a big fan, Les said. I got Sirius. And what's interesting about that comment, and once he said it, immediately somebody said, I think it was Joel, you just got edited. Does that imply that they did edit out at times the word Sirius or whatever it is?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. What they used to do was if someone called in, sometimes guests would come in and say, hey, can't wait till you go to Sirius. They would hit the button. Right. So they edited me all along. Les, if he had such a problem with my show as he claims in this 42-page document, why would you come on my show and say you did a great job? I am an owner of Sirius Satellite Radio, and I can't wait to listen to you every day.
He also goes on, if they would have given me that kind of money, I would have left too.
Right.
I've been asking 60 Minutes to do a piece on you for 5 years. Joel said, I don't think of a singular event, PR, newspaper. You did a really unbelievable job. We are rooting for you. We really are. That's what they said.
This is going to be the crack in the cosmic egg for Les Moonves. This guy has gotten a free ride because the television ratings have been good. They put him in charge of the entire company, radio and television. And now people are going to see what this guy's up to. It's an amazing interview, right?
Yeah, I mean, that tape is just, it's crazy.
Once you hear that, it's like game over.
Yeah.
You know, what the hell?
Well, this is why I'm going nuts. Yeah. I want to punish these guys. You want the third part or no?
Yeah, I want the third part.
You want the third part, all right.
The value of their stations are dying. Are you happy that the guys following you are flopping? Be honest.
Sure. I would love to be the only radio personality in the country who is successful.
I'd like a little success. Do you mind?
Yeah.
I'm on a whole different genre.
You can have success. You already have it, from what I understand. You're doing very well.
What do you mean? You should be listening.
You're a talented guy. Believe me, I'm unconscious most of the day.
Right?
Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, no, I'm a fan of yours. I watch you on Fox News all the time.
Thank you.
And my point of view is that, sure, there's something very beautiful in the fact that I had this show for 20 years. It was successful. It was huge. And not just anybody can walk in the door and accomplish what I accomplished. So, of course, there's a certain pride. There's a certain part that, you know what, if you want to sell radios, hey, if those guys aren't fitting the bill, maybe people are going to come over to Sirius and listen to me. Maybe that'll drive some subscriptions. So I am thrilled about that. But I do feel bad for the guys who replace me. They deserve more than 2 months and to be evaluated.
You still want them to fail.
Well, I don't want him to do so well.
All right, not so well.
I tried to call into the David Lee Roth show. He wouldn't take my call. I was going to give him some advice.
You can call my show anytime.
I will call in.
I know what the advice is. Hannity, stop with the Republican stuff. Be, conservative stuff. Be
Get some strippers in there.
Yeah,
I don't think
I have to talk about things, but I know about. I don't know anything about that.
You sure?
I do.
You've never been to a strip club?
No.
What are you talking about? What the hell is wrong?
What happened to me?
What are you, a choir boy? You probably were.
No, I was an altar boy. I was all right, though. I was.
You never did anything bad?
Yeah, I was out of control.
You smoked a little weed?
I was out of control.
Did you smoke a little weed or not?
I did.
Answer the question. Bill Clinton?
From the time that I was 23 and younger, I absolutely admit to nothing.
You did coke?
No, get out of here.
Did you do shrooms? Did you do acid? Psilocybin? What did you do?
What do I know about these things?
Oh, man, there must be a story here.
I haven't admitted everything that I've done on the radio.
You see how Les Moonves is trying to trample me? The religious right's going to trample on you when they hear what you did.
Listen, let me tell you, over the years, this is a true story. Yeah. I've always defended you. I've always thought the FCC's been unfair to you.
You've been great.
And you know what? When I first started, my first radio show, I got thrown off the air because I was a conservative.
Right.
And if they can throw Howard Stern off the air, I don't think you should be able to say the F word on terrestrial radio.
Okay.
Small limits. But if they can throw you off, they can throw conservatives off.
Sure.
And I'm thinking, why don't we have free speech? If you don't like what Howard's saying, turn it down.
Yeah, that's how I always felt, too. Well, you're a broadcaster. You know how it is. And that's why I say, even to all my fellow broadcasters, beware.
Pay attention.
Because a guy like Les Moonves doesn't have an ounce of respect for us. He will put you to work. He'll tell you, he'll pat you on the back, say you're doing a good job. And then when you leave, he'll sue you. This is not a guy you want to work for. Katie Couric, beware.
You're richer than you've ever been before. Do you like it? Does your life change at all when you have all that money?
Well, you know what's funny? They write in the newspaper what I'm getting. I haven't gotten that yet. I've only been working here a month. I haven't earned any money yet. No, I haven't earned any money. Everywhere I go, people go, I was looking at something the other day, and they go, oh, you can afford that. You can afford. I go, what the hell just happened here? No, I feel very blessed that I'm one of the guys that gets compensated for what he does. The strangest thing for me in radio is the fact that I make any money at all. When I got into radio, I was a kid from Long Island. I'd gone to Boston University. My father scraped together everything to send me there, which I will be eternally grateful for. And I became a communications major. I had a dream when I was 5 years old that I'd get into radio. My dad was a radio guy, and I wanted to be behind the microphone.
Wasn't exactly that supportive, though.
No, he was tough on me. But the fact of the matter is, my first job was $4 an hour at WRNW in Westchester, and I used to pray to God that I would make $250 a week. I knew if I could make $250 a week, I could at least, feed myself and feed my wife.
I got paid nothing for the first year, so you make more than me.
And
then $19,000 a year.
I was making $96 a week, $96 a week. So the idea, I never got into radio to make money. If you get into radio to make money, you're insane.
Yeah.
It does, people look at me now and go, gee, what a good career choice. It wasn't like that. The odds of me ever being successful in radio were about 1 billion to 1.
You always say the secret of your success is that it has nothing to do with anything or strippers or lesbians. You say that's part of it, but the real secret of your success, you say, is that you are brutally, brutally honest, and basically every thought that comes into your head, you speak.
Yeah.
You said you go to therapy 4 days a week. You seem conflicted in some ways. Are you a conflicted person? Are you,
Yeah, I don't think I was ever a happy person.
Are you now?
Yeah, I think I am a happier person. I went into therapy specifically to become a better father. I felt that not only I'm someone who gets lost in his work. I think that's why I take this lawsuit so personally. I have sacrificed so much in my life for this radio, for my radio audience, that at times I knew it wasn't healthy. There were entire summers went by. I'd be down in my basement writing my books. And my life is passing me by, in a sense. And I gave a lot to this career. And I'm totally devoted to it. And I knew the balance in my life was off. And I knew I needed therapy or some help in order to find that balance. I'm in a great relationship with my girlfriend Beth now. I don't want to screw that up. I don't want to get lost in my work again. I want my kids to know that I have, my attention is on them and I love them. I want people in my personal life to know I care about them. And that was something I worked on in therapy, and I'm proud of that.
So I guess that's the whole interview. But I think, this I Hate Les Moonves tour is the most important thing I could have done.
Absolutely. It must continue. You shouldn't stop it. It should be
it's not stopping.
Ongoing tour.
It is not stopping. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And I think as the weeks go by, you will see more and more.
All right.
This is only the first few days.
Yeah, this is a soap opera now. We have to stay tuned.
I will be exposing a lot more. So, there's a part 2 of the interview tonight. I don't even remember what that part 2 was.
Yeah, you got to a lot. What were you talking about tonight?
Well, what he teased tonight was your personal life. He asked you 5 personal questions, which he told the audience he asked you and didn't give the answers.
I know he asked me about God.
Are you going to get married? Do you believe in God? Stuff like that.
How did you answer the do you believe in God thing?
I told him what I always tell you. I said, I know it's kind of a silly story, the whole God thing. There's a guy up in the sky and all that, but I'm such a paranoid. I'm afraid to say I don't believe in a God, so I'm not going to say it.
You should carry a tape around of that George Carlin routine, because that just sums it up, perfectly.
I know. Yeah, you can't do better than that George Carlin routine.
It was funny, because I was listening to Bubba the other night, and they started asking in the studio, do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? And do you believe in God? And, Brent and I forget the other guy's name, Manson or something like that. They said they did not believe in God.
Right.
But Bubba says, you know what? I again, like you, I'm afraid to say it's not true.
Because I know I'll get punished. When you see the Dana Reeves story and Christopher Reeves story, do you believe in God? Why would there be a God that's sitting up in the sky and decided to take Dana Reeves? What's the point?
Again, robbing a 13-year-old of both parents.
It's unbelievable.
Every once in a while.
Hey, Jim, you're on the air.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, Howard.
Hey, now.
Hey, I was wondering if you would ever consider settling with CBS. It seems like they got a tiger by the tail, and they'll probably realize it sometime soon.
Well, sure, I would love to have the lawsuit stop, but if you think that I'm going to sit there and pay them something, I'm not paying them anything. I don't owe them a dime. I think they've treated me miserably here. I also think now I have an excellent countersuit, and I don't think I'm going to drop that idea. I really like what Judge Napolitano had to say. I really feel completely vindicated in calling this a lawsuit that was driven by personal motivations. Them just doing crappy things to me, like releasing my salary and all that, that's just to ruin my life and make things difficult for me and my family. I'm not going to let them off the hook so easily, honestly.
Yeah, what he's saying is if you try to settle the lawsuit, that would mean CBS would be looking for him to pay them something.
Yeah, right. I'm not looking to settle anything. And, in fact, I originally went over there 2 weeks before they filed this, or a week. I don't know the timeline, but I had a meeting with them to say, listen, don't file this lawsuit. We can work everything out. There's nothing here that merits any kind of legal action and causing people aggravation. But they were so smug. Oh, so smug on top of it. And Les loved watching me squirm. And you know what?
Like you're going to end up on top.
I will end up on top.
Don't make it a confidential settlement. When you make Joel and Les your bitch, let us know how much.
Okay.
I just keep thinking of that telepictures thing when they stole your evaluator's idea. Nobody ever heard how that settlement was worked out.
Well, right. I'm not allowed to comment on that, but let me tell you something. I'm not going to tell you anything. Just don't worry about it. Jim, I hear what you're saying. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
All right.
A lot of times that's part of the settlement. You can't talk about it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the truth. It has made me feel empowered to talk about this and not to sit and keep quiet. If I would have sat and kept quiet, that's how you get lung cancer. It eats you up.
You get some kind of disease if you're sitting, holding everything in.
And putting my salary, putting confidential information in lawsuits and all that is to make me lose sleep. That's what they wanted to do. And that's just plain old mean. If they really felt they had a lawsuit here, you don't have to be mean about it. Just sue. You know, don't start putting zingers in there. That was Joel Hollander and Steve Lehrman going, hey, we know what's going to bother Stern.
Not only that, oftentimes you put stuff like that into a lawsuit to force somebody to settle.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want this published? Then settle.
To me, that's what that was. And, you know, there's something very unethical about attorneys being in meetings with me previously about, about sensitive things, and I don't want things to get out, and then using it against me.
Right.
I've got a lot to think about.
They shouldn't even be able to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm. I think they've stepped over the line here in about 50 different ways.
Because they represented you.
Yep, they sure did.
In those situations.
Yes. It's turning out to be something very interesting, and I think it's going to be a much bigger story than any of us could have anticipated. I told you, while Rome was burning, Les was hurting at all the Oscar parties. Hey, Jeff, hi, you're on the air in California.
Hey, now.
Hey, now, Jeff.
Hey, first of all, I was going to talk about that Star Maker. Those things are great, man. When I go to bed at night, I just change it to your channel, and then when I get up in the morning, you hit the reverse, and it goes back 45 minutes so you don't miss too much of your show.
Yeah.
But
it's a great piece of equipment.
It is. I was got in the car to grab a pack of cigarettes, and I switched it to, we got Adam Carolla and Mancow here in Fresno. Mancow it's an unlistenable show.
Well, that guy, you should see the push he's putting on to try and get my audience, and no one picks up on him. His ratings are abominable, and yet he takes out these ads claiming he has these huge ratings.
And he's the guy.
I couldn't believe it. As soon as I switched it to his channel, it was Monday, I guess, the day of this suit came out or whatever. He's on this tirade about having to pay $40 a month, and after dropping a couple of F-bombs and commercials, it's just a fraud and a rip-off, and he only works 4 days a week and 40 weeks a year. And
no, he's pretty obsessed with me. I'll tell you, Hannity actually asked me about Mancow. You reminded me of that. And I kind of blew past the answer. But that's a particularly weird Howard Stern impersonator. When I came on the scene and got really popular, you're talking through the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
At some point, 5-10 years after I innovated radio and reinvigorated radio, there became a whole slew of young men who came out and not so young men who wanted to be me. Listen, I was the big thing in radio.
Right.
I spawned a generation of imitators. And one of the imitators was this Mancow guy who I didn't even know. And Sean Hannity said to me, gee, didn't you go on the air and call this guy Mancow's father? You're going to skull fuck his father, and you're going to... I said, I did. And he said, what was that about? And I said, you know what, man? I said, I don't even remember what it's about, but I said, I'm sure he did something just as bad to me, and it's radio, and it's like wrestling, man. You get in there, and you tear somebody's ass up. But the real answer is, I went home and thought about it. I remember exactly why I said it. I was working in radio, and this guy, like every Howard Stern wannabe, would try to get my attention so I would talk about them. And he mailed me a box of excrement, which was supposedly human excrement.
Yeah.
And so he couldn't really get my attention on the radio because he was so bad on the air and really was not burning up the airwaves in any way. So what happens, of course, is I don't open my own mail. We had interns opening the mail. This is pre-9/11, before anthrax was in the mail. People would just open my mail for me. A young girl, I think she was about 18 years old. She was just out of high school, was interning for us. Opened my mail and saw excrement. Now, I'm not even sure. I learned about I was furious. First of all, she's a young girl. She's got nothing to do with anything.
Right. She has nothing to do with this fight.
We don't, excrement can spread disease, particularly in an unsanitary way like that. I I understand you're desperate for me to pay attention to you. Wow, 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 I can't get ratings. Wow, 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 I'm not Howard Stern. I'll mail excrement. It's fine. You think that's funny, but I'm not the one who has to deal with the excrement. It was this young lady who's working for free. And, you know, I saw this, I became incensed because I said, what a coward. Come up and face me man to man. You want to talk to me, you want to get my attention. You just come up to me man to man. Because if he came up to me man to man, he'd shit his pants. Because, first of all, I'm intimidating. Second of all, I'm a genius. And third of all, he's based his entire life on trying to be me, along with about 1,000 other radio guys. Yeah. When radio guys meet me, they turn to clam chowder. They get wet in their pants. I'm their cum stain. Because let me tell you something. I'm the big wet dream. I'm the dream of every one of these guys. How can I be Howard Stern? And sometimes you get so desperate, you'll even put shit in a box to get my attention. So this young girl was traumatized. Oh. I said, how you want to handle it? I said, you probably could file legal action. I'm pretty sure that is a federal offense, sending something through the mail. I think it might be. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. She said, no, I'll be okay. She was a good sport about it. And I said, okay. I got on the air, and I pointed everything out that I just pointed out to you. And I said, look, this guy's father died, and he's probably glad he's dead, because his son is a Howard Stern imitator. You know, it's one thing to be Elvis's father, but it's one thing to be an Elvis imitator father. Oh, yeah. I said, you know what I should do? I should go down and skull fuck his daddy. I should take my cock and stick it in Mancow's daddy's fucking skulls. What is that?
You also suggested that we have a funeral where we bring his corpse on stage and fist the dead corpse.
Of course. And you know what? And I said Mancow's daddy would love it because, you know what? At least he's getting fucked by Howard Stern and not by his shameful son who's a Howard Stern imitator. A bad one at that who hasn't even really been able to capitalize on me leaving regular radio. Right.
But the funny thing is that's the when. You know, then he cries foul.
So now, imagine, here we are, 10, 15 years later, the guy's still calling Sean Hannity, well, Howard Stern said he's going to skull fuck my daddy's skull.
But he doesn't remember sending the crap in a box to an 18-year-old girl.
And let me tell you something. If that caused him any pain, which I doubt it did, he was probably so thrilled he got my attention, which was the idea.
Well, did he use that as a bit on his show?
What?
Did he use that as a bit on his show? I mean, did he...
Well, no, he uses that to point out what a horrible person I am. What he forgets is that he sent a box of excrement to an 18-year-old girl.
Right, he doesn't tell you that part of the story.
So if I caused him any pain, good. And I still say it. I'm going to dig up your daddy. I'm going to take out his bones and stick my 2 inches right up his eye socket and sleep on it. So, you know, and I'll give you the kicker to this story. I'll tell you what such a pussy he is. At some point later, his big thing was to send some guy who worked for him up to my studio. He was going to walk into the lobby and move his bowels. The guy's hung up on bowels, like shit stuff.
The most creative thing he can think of
is bowels.
Is crap.
It's crap. So Gary caught wind of the plot, and Gary said, listen, there's some guy from Man. Artie. Most Howard Stern imitators, they go one or two ways. They either constantly write me to try to get my attention. I think
there's a different debate that came up. That's a debate that came up later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about what Teddy's about to play. Glad, Robin, you're here for this as well. Obviously, over the years, there's been a ton of competition. They've come and gone. And my question to both of you would be, has anybody succeeded in actually getting under Howard's skin? Because it sounded to me like there are certain lines you cross and then Howard goes at you even harder than he would otherwise. But if you had to pick one thing that stood out in the past, what would it be? And what are some of the more outrageous things that other competition have done to kind of piss you guys off?
You know, Gary's probably better at remembering all of these things. But, yeah, I mean, when Howard goes after a guy and says, you know, I'm going to, you know, F your father's dead skull, it's because the guy's gotten under his skin. And it may not be in the way that they would most like. You know, they'd probably like it if Howard thought they were competition. But it's something like, sending crap in a box that an intern has to open. Right. Howard's highly offended by things like that. And probably it's those personal vicious attacks that get under his skin. The only person I saw him go after who I thought, well, the guy really hadn't done anything was John DeBella.
Well, it's funny, and I was going to say DeBella was sort of the template for all of these things. And the funny thing is that I don't think Howard really disliked DeBella.
No.
But DeBella was the enemy. He was competition. So here's how Howard thinks. DeBella is competition. Competition equals enemy. And if you're going to be my enemy, I have to not like you. So Howard worked himself up to not like DeBella, but really was without merit. You know, there was no reason not to like him. He hadn't really, you know, he was big in Philly. He hadn't really said anything bad about us.
Right.
But then he got a little arrogant. Remember, then he started to do interviews.
Well, it was that cocky attitude,
Right.
yeah, that didn't help his
Right.
situation any.
But yeah, I do, and I'll tell you why the man cow thing sort of still sticks in our craw. You know, we had him. We had him beat. We went on the air in Chicago, and we had a very long, weird thing going on in Chicago. Originally, we were on an AM station. They buried us, and there was a lawsuit that went on, and so we were off in Chicago. So we were on like a bunch of different stations. Finally, we got on a station, and we started to get some, as Tim says, traction.
Yes.
And we were starting to make our move. And I remember Howard was going after Mancow, talking about him, and then Mancow started talking back about us. And we sent Stuttering John down to Atlanta to one of those radio boot camps.
Yeah.
And Mancow got so mad at John, he took John's microphone and tape recorder and threw it against the wall. And it was on hard copy, and we were really going, and we were getting there. And Howard was started to say all these things about, I'm going to F your father, do this. And the station that we worked for freaked out, and they let us go. They would their feeling was, it's freaking them out that we're saying this stuff. They fired us 4 days before the ratings book. And guess what? We were 1/10 of a point behind beating Mancow. We were there. We had done the job.
Right.
Another year off in Chicago radio. The station that fired us gets bought by Infinity, and guess what? A year later, we're back on the same station. And then we did go on to beat him. But it was one of those ones that was like a long road to get to Mancow, and he definitely pissed off Howard.
Yeah, but it was, you know, a lot of that stupid stuff. It wasn't on-air stuff.
Yeah, well, he would send us a lot of stuff in the mail. He would, and the thing I remembered about it, which I always thought was so gay, he would send us these notes like, fuck you, you're going down. And then he would just sign it M. You know what I mean? He would just sign it M, like,
right,
for Mancow.
I mean, is it flattering in some kind of way, or is it just plain annoying?
It's very flattering. I mean, here we are. We're not there. You know, it's supposed to be their market. And if we're getting to them just by showing up, we haven't even done anything yet, and they're starting to send us things, we know that they're quaking in their boots already. They're afraid of us before we've even done anything. They have no confidence in their own abilities.
And I think also another one that I remember that we disliked a lot were Mark and Brian. And that was because we had zero respect for them at all. We just were like, we couldn't believe, like, we would be in New York and we'd go to L.A. and everyone would be like, oh, you guys should hear Mark and Brian. It would always be like...
Well, they were getting television shows and all this other crap was happening for them. And... they were the worst things about radio.
Exactly.
What they did was jump out of airplanes and marry each other. And we're like, what does that have to do with entertaining people?
Let's go to John. John, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Great show. I love it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I just want to remind you guys about the time that you guys came to Cleveland for the burial and how our other local station unplugged the show for you guys.
Cut our wires. And that's another, to me, that reminds me of the Les Moonves thing. All they did by cutting our wires was give us 1,000 times more attention than we would have ever gotten while we were there.
And invigorate us. I mean, it made the broadcast even better. It didn't hurt at all.
One of my favorite moments of all time in the show was the wires were cut. We were in this van driving around Cleveland, and we were dressed in army outfits because that was the motif. And I remember we went on we went on a phone line, and Howard's with a microphone. He's like, Robin, we're under attack.
But that probably is the most outrageous. You know, you can't beat us, so just cut our wires. Just take us off the air.
John in Chicago, you're on the wrap-up show.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
I enjoy you, and I was first listening to at WMAQ in Chicago, and that's when you get off of off the AM side. And Mancow is from Chicago, and I think he really is. He's pathetic. You know, it's just, you know, he's just a jerk, and that was what I wanted to say. And I wanted to say something on a different note because I could never get through listening to Howard during the day. Is that I'm 45 years old. My wife is 45 years old. Last year in October, I lost my wife to breast cancer, and if it wasn't listening to Howard and just get me through, I mean, it was probably the most horrible nightmare of my life, losing my wife. But I had one thing to look forward to every day, was listening to the radio, and that just somehow got me through it all and cheered me up. And the first thing I did is I went and got my Sirius back in December as my reward for all the stuff I went through. And I'm not going to cry, but I just want to say I mean it from my heart. I mean, I miss my wife tremendously, but the only thing I had to look forward to every day is listening to Howard. And I do mean that. And you know what? The guy really is a genius. And
well, thank you for saying that. That's one of those, you know,
I
when
really
everybody,
mean it, Robin.
yeah, when everybody's telling us how horrible we are and how we're, you know, a detriment to society, it's your story, the stories like yours that really make it worthwhile.
And it really is the truth. I mean, I went out to L.A. last week and just visit her brother. And the first thing he says is that how much he misses you guys. And I brought my little satellite radio with me, my little series, and we put it in the rental car. And I said, you got to get one. I mean, it's just unbelievable because he doesn't like what's out there now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just can't reiterate that, you know, it was a very, very tough time in my life. You have no idea how tough it was. I mean,
well, we're glad we could have been there for you.
But it was just so much fun listening to you guys. And just, I mean, I don't know.
But just think about that. You know, if the FCC had their way, we would have been taken away. We wouldn't have been there.
Right. Oh, I know. I leave for the health club every morning at 5 o'clock time in Chicago. I listen to you guys till it opens in the parking lot for half an hour. And when I get back in my car, I have it on. I drive a truck for living in the Chicagoland area, and I get my. I mean, I hardly ever listen to regular radio anymore. I just love listening to series. I like listening to the Blues Channel. I listen to. I mean, it's just really nice.
Well, thanks.
Yeah,
John,
thanks for the call.
Good
John.
luck
Thank you.
to you.
And we're glad that Sirius is kind of making things a little bit better for you. And it must be great when you get calls like that, as you just said, versus the other percentage of calls which come in for other stuff. Let's go to, you know what, actually, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, lots more to talk about from today's show. We've had the dating guest that was in there. We're on the wrap-up show.
Great show, guys.
Thanks, Billy. What's on your mind?
I was wondering if you guys know what's up with Vinny Favale. I haven't heard from him. Anymore?
Look, Vinny is in a really, 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 really tough spot. He works for Les Moonves.
I haven't even talked to Vinny.
I mean, that's his. I haven't
not
talked
that
to
I'm
him either.
avoiding him, but
I mean, that's his boss. And you know, Vinny has always been a company man. He's always said that, you know, How I Met Your Mother is the best show since Friends, and he'll defend CBS to the end. And he's in a really impossible spot.
Vinny must just be hiding in his office.
What about personally? Is he at least reaching out and saying, I wish I could call, I wish I could talk to you guys?
Personally, I can't. I mean, I'm a friend of Vinny's, but I can't, you know, I've just said, hey, how are you? But he can't really comment on, and I don't want to get into it with him. You know what I mean? Again, he's in the most difficult spot you could possibly can be. But, you know, Howard's doing Letterman on Monday. He announced that today, and Vinny works on Letterman, so there's got to be something going on.
How do you think that's going to play out? I mean, do you think Les is going to cancel it, or
No.
do you think he's going to go on?
Actually, I think I saw a press release already of CBS saying it's Letterman's show. He can have on who he wants, and it's the right move by Les. If Les cancels it, I mean, that only makes it 50 times worse. And Letterman is just gonna. This is when Letterman
it's a
is
lose-lose.
his best.
Yeah, and it's a lose-lose situation for you know what I mean? It's so great. It's just so great on Howard's part.
It's perfect. Are you gonna go down? Are you gonna go down Monday?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but I hope so.
It's gonna be incredible. I wish I could be there for that.
Remember way back in Letterman when Howard came out with that T-shirt that when he was striking Vince, there was a strike or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that was a great moment.
And Letterman lives for moments like this. You know, good for him for having him on.
Yeah.
Let's take one last call. Let's go to JT in Pennsylvania. JT, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now.
Hey, Ralph's a fag, man.
Hey now.
How could you pick
Hey now.
Goodfellas over fucking Godfather? Come on, man.
It's a better movie, man. It's my opinion, you know.
Look, Ralph is completely entitled to his opinion. It's wrong, but he is entitled to his opinion.
Goodfellas, there's not a moment, there's not a dull moment in that movie from beginning to end. Even the credits are killer.
You know what?
You know
what Artie said is true. Goodfellas, you feel like you're really living the life. Like you're just a fly on the wall watching it all unfold.
Yeah.
Godfather, though, it's just...
And it's like everybody in it is great. There's like everybody from The Sopranos is in it. I mean, it's just a stellar cast, you know? Even the most insignificant guy.
I mean, it's Scorsese.
Christopher's in it. Moltisanti's in it. I mean, it's just, you know, Spida. I mean,
look,
Joe Pesci's greatest role ever.
If you haven't seen it, go see Goodfellas, watch Godfather 1, watch Godfather 2, and you let us know how you think. Ralph's going to watch Godfather 1 again.
And it will pain you, and you'll have to agree with me.
No.
He's a whack job.
Oh, man, I got so mad at him yesterday. I go from really liking him to getting mad at him. Why?
Yeah.
He just made a mess of something. He comes to me and he says, hey, Howard. Now, he's been working for me for like 15 years. Howard, do you want to have, evidently Sega, you know the game Sega?
Yes.
The game company?
Mm-hmm.
Evidently Sega is coming out with a new cable channel where you'll, like when it's hooked into you, you'll probably be one of the first people to get it, Robin, because you're wired for everything. But it'll be an interactive channel. You'll have a Sega control panel in your house, and you'll just call in and you'll turn to that channel and it'll offer you a menu. And you'll pick one of the Sega games and you'll play it.
Sounds good.
So Gary comes to me and he says, Wolf, there's a new Sega channel. You want to try it? You know, me, I run around here like with a chicken with my head cut off. I remember he asked me when he was at his desk and I was running around. And I said, oh, yeah, what's that all about? So he says, well, it's a new channel and you could try it out for a while. Now, I could swear he even told me that they were sponsored, but he claims he didn't. So that's an argument that, you know, he could be like Dennis Funk. No, not yet. No, I told you to leave.
I'm not leaving on this one, because you're so off base on this.
No, I'm not, Gary.
I was never part of this
Good. Thank you. Didn't he say it was a sponsor?
Yes.
I said,
he did. I know it. Thank God I got a witness.
Oh, she's a liar.
I asked you 20 times if it's a sponsor.
No, absolutely not.
And she told me Bucky. You think it's one of Bucky's. Gary, I swear you get confused.
Out and out lied.
She's not.
She just out
Say
and out
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
I knew it.
Was a sponsor.
Yes, Gary, stop for a second. Gary, don't get defensive. You really did.
I did not.
I always ask.
I did not.
I always ask.
You
Because,
said, what is this all about?
right. You were there. I was in the office.
Why did I say they're a sponsor?
Because you space out. You're very busy,
Gary,
and you don't
you hardly knew what it was at the time, and you always like to answer questions.
You do.
Robin, you just lied. You're a
Robin,
crap.
I told him that he told me it was a sponsor. You know, I don't have any. Thank God I got somebody to back me up. I walk into this guy and he tells me it's a sponsor. I would never even accept this. Listen to this.
They want you to try it out, so when you talk about it on the air, the whole rap.
Right. He gave me a rap on it. I'm telling you. He even told me it was.
I can't believe he's carrying on like this.
I know, but you see what it is? When it's his word against mine, everyone assumes that I just don't know what I'm talking about. He does this to me all day. I thought you were leaving. Gary, honestly,
this is the scariest thing, Robert,
I swear.
This is the scariest thing you've ever done.
But Gary, I'm telling you, I remember the conversation with you.
So 2 of us are wrong.
Gary, wait a second. Stop. That stink is in here again.
Howard doesn't know.
Can we get rid of this garbage can?
He wants it to happen.
No.
I could be wrong.
Gary,
you're just going to lie for
Gary, I don't take product. First of all, let's assume you're right. You didn't tell me. Where is your brain? You know that I don't accept anything from someone who's not a sponsor.
I don't know that. And then, of
course you do. You're working for me for 15 years.
What did you go to that movie the other day?
No. When I'm not talking about going to see a movie. I'm talking about, I can go see a movie. That's a $7 movie. I can't accept a whole Sega channel from somebody.
I did not know that. And
you don't know that? How could you not? We've had this discussion a million times.
We've never had this discussion.
You see me taking things from people who are not?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
I know. You don't know a thing. This is my problem with him. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know what to do. It reeks in here.
I know. I don't know.
I have 2 minutes. Tell me all you know.
I don't know.
Goddamn liar. Robin is not a liar. So I walk into the office.
Just because I don't agree with him,
I know.
I'm a goddamn liar.
Yeah, right. So I walk into the office, and he says to me, the Sega channel is going to be on the air. I know what he said. Believe me, I wouldn't accept something that isn't going to be on the air. And you know what? Even when it is a sponsor, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want the product. But he kept hocking me with this, do you want this Sega channel? Do you want this Sega channel?
I even remember him coming back again, and he didn't know whether it was TV or computer.
Yeah. He didn't.
But that didn't happen. I didn't see it.
Right, I know.
Goddamn liar.
Right. I know, and he's telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about, so what am I supposed to do? Now I'm in the embarrassing situation. So listen to this. So I finally said, hey, it's a client. They want me to check it out so I can talk about it on the air. My kids would probably love to use it. So I'll try it out for a couple of months, the Sega channel. And then they have to send a guy to install it in your house, he tells me, and all this stuff. I said, no, you know what? Jeff Schick's an IBM guy. Maybe he'll help me out with it, because it's a computer thing, and Jeff says he can handle it. So I go home, I see the Sega channel, and it's great. It's all installed, and I'm telling you, it's a big menu, but it's a big computer box and a whole thing because it's not set up on Long Island yet, so we have to do it through computer. It's not the way it's going to work in your house. So then all of a sudden there's like a contract that has to be signed saying that, you know, that I'm responsible for all the equipment in case it's damaged. And I go, this doesn't sound like anything that I've ever been asked to do by a client. What? I don't want this obligation. Let's get this thing out of here. So I call up Gary. I have Laura, my assistant, call up Gary and say, what kind of client is this? I mean, why am I signing? I mean, I didn't ask for this. I don't want this. I don't want this responsibility. I don't know what this thing's worth. It could be worth. I don't know what it's worth. Well, maybe I have to put my house up for collateral. I don't want to be.
Why would you automatically assume it's a client if somebody hadn't said that to you?
Right, because I would never. First of all, I never would accept something from someone because you know what they're going to expect? A free mention every day. And I can't represent that. If somebody lends me the Sega system, I can't represent that I am going to sit there and do free commercials for them. I don't own the radio station. I don't think it's proper. So I get this whole thing installed. It takes, you know, a long time to install, get it all set up. And I see this contract. So I say to Fafafui, what is this contract? I go, this is a client, right? He goes, oh, no. They just wrote a letter asking if you wanted to use it. And now, he gets a letter like that, and he doesn't know that I can't accept something like that? Where's his head? He knows I can't accept something like that. Why didn't he just give me the letter? Well, I don't know what he's doing with the letter. Just give me the letter. And I remember 27 times asking him if it's a client.
There was no letter.
What was it?
There wasn't a letter. The publicist for the Sega channel.
And you don't know I can't accept that?
I told you that. I told you that so many times.
No, Gary, you just did.
I just absolutely did.
Gary, then why would I accept it if I didn't know it was a publicist?
You don't even know. Yeah, I told you that. You want to think that.
I got a witness, an eyewitness who's telling me the same thing. You told me it was one of the accounts of the station. You did.
There's no reason for me to tell you because it just wasn't.
You just didn't listen to the question.
I knew that up front. I knew right
if you knew it, you should have said to me, Howard, you can't accept this.
I don't tell you what to do.
No, excuse me.
I never tell you what to do.
Listen to me. In the 10 or 15 years that you know me.
I don't know. I wish I could think.
Have I ever taken something from anybody? What did I have you do the other day? Did I have you return a printer? Why did I have you return that printer?
I'm not sure.
A company decides to send me a computer printer, a portable printer in the mail. I said, I can't take this.
That's one of the reasons is why I sent it back. That is one of the reasons.
That's the only reason you sent it back.
I thought the other reason was because we already got 3 of the same one as well.
No, that's not the same. And I don't have 3 of the same ones as well. I don't even know what you're talking about. What do I have 3 of the same?
Didn't we get like supposed to be a birthday?
No, it's a portable printer. I don't need it. I don't want it. And they're not a sponsor of the station. And even if they were a sponsor of the station, I have trouble taking it. I don't want to owe anybody anything. He doesn't know this about. I don't know how he could not know this. He gets a call from a publicist. You just say, Howard can't. Are you a sponsor of the station? I'll refer you to the sales department.
I don't know this.
And you were in the office when the phone call came in.
No, there was no phone call. There was no letter.
Not when the phone call. He was doing his thing. I was behind him, and he said to me, Bull, you want to say this is the news? I said, oh, is it a client? Yeah, it's a client.
Never said it.
You did. You did, Gary. I remember it. I remember it.
Swear on my mother it never happened. I swear on my mother's life.
You got Robin who heard it, and I heard it. Robin doesn't know anything.
I got Robin's book. Wasn't yesterday, wasn't Robin like kooky? Now all of a sudden she's like the world.
She's got a great memory.
For what? You just said everything in her book isn't true. What memory does she have? You said Howard Stern said everything in Robin's book is not true.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with her memory.
Of course it does.
Oh, she made that stuff up.
No, she claims she remembers that it happened.
No.
Her words, Robin's
exact words... She even admitted to me in private she made it up.
No, wait a second.
Liar.
Robin's exact words were, hey, that's the way I remember it happened.
All I know is I got a memory, and I remember you saying it to me, because in my 20 years in show business, if you want to call it show business, I've never yet accepted anything unless it's a client of the station.
I just think I made it.
So you don't know this. You don't know it. You're oblivious to anything I do. And I know what you said to me, because I wouldn't even get started with Sega if I didn't know that they were going to be on the air with us with this product. Gary, I'm not going to argue with it. On 2 counts, you should know automatically that you can't get a phone call from a publicist and line me up with, I don't know, $200,000 worth of equipment or whatever it is.
That's what it was, $200,000.
You got to see this whole rig. There's a huge computer rig in my house.
Okay, I didn't know. It wasn't mine to. I just.
All right, listen to me. Don't pass me any information like that. That's what I'm telling you. I can't accept that. You know this.
No, I don't know that.
And I am telling you, I was in the office.
I don't remember Robin being there, but I remember me being there.
I remember Robin
and me
being
asking you, listen, I don't want to spend so much time on it. My point
Then why
is...
do you even bring it up?
You can leave.
No, but
leave.
What are you going to hammer me about on the air? Why bring it up at all?
Why did I bring it up
Why
on
does
the air?
Why does the whole country have to know this?
Because it's important that they know that I have an office that's in disarray.
No, it's important they know that you're a dictator.
Oh, I'm a dictator. No, you're a dick. I'm a tater.
Right.
Right.
I was trying to get the second
All
half.
right, get out. You do your job horribly.
Papa Flunky.
What did he scream just now?
I don't know. He said, I mean, I stood there, and I remember saying to him, is this a client? Oh, yeah. He told me it's Bucky's client. He tells me things. He just says things. So then I said, oh, my God, I've gone through all this trouble.
And now they're going to take it out.
I'm going to have to unhook the whole damn thing. I didn't know any of this. And then I said, I wanted to call up Tom Chiusano and say, hey, listen, this is what happened. It's a blunder. Because Chiusano's got to know about it, and I got to have it all unhooked.
What is he screaming about? Did he or did he not create this fiasco?
Of course he created it, because first of all, he knows already. I can't accept stuff from some guy who calls up and says, hey, you want the Sega channel for free?
Even if, all right, let's say, the worst case scenario, we are both wrong, he never said that.
Yeah.
He has to, his job is to make it clear to you what's going on.
I know. And I had 27 discussions about this Sega with him, that it was a client, and he told me it was. Because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He told me it was Bucky's account. That's my story. I don't know what his story is. He's yelling that you're a liar and you don't know what you're talking about. You were there.
Absolutely.
Because it was one of those days where we were all in the office and it was crazy, and he kept blurting out Sega channel, Sega channel, Sega channel.
The day I remember wasn't in the office. I wasn't there when this call came in, but I remember him sitting there at the table.
Right.
And he had his little Post-its, stuck to his pad.
Right, Mr.
And he
Organist.
kept flipping through them, and he goes, oh, and Sega, they're coming on, and
they're coming on.
They want to put a thing in your house.
Yeah.
They're starting this game channel.
So I said,
in fact, he didn't even know whether it was games. He just said Sega, and I don't know.
And they're coming on, and they're coming on. Yeah. So I just said, for once, they're coming on. I'll have something to talk about. Why not?
Yeah, my kids might like it.
Yeah, my kids do love it. And then they thought they were getting it for a couple of months. And yesterday they're playing it, and I came in and I go, I think we got to take this thing out by tomorrow. I think we only get it for a day. And my kids are like, what?
Oh, man.
They're like, we're just getting into it.
Used to it.
Yeah. Where's Tom? Hey, Tom. Is our general manager. So now I got to deal with Tom on it. There's always a little fiasco going on. And I'm sorry, I'm pinning this on Gary. I'm not taking the fall for this one. So I was told that I say, you heard the whole conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I got to return this somehow, but man, it's a major job returning it. So I'll get it out to them in about a week or so.
I mean, what did they send you?
Well, first of all, the Sega channel is going to be, it's going to be hooked up eventually into everyone's home through their cable system. The problem is right now, cable systems don't carry it, so it's a whole big computer.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah, it's a terminal like what they're going to...
It's a whole system. It is not even patched into your computer.
Right. It's its own separate computer.
So you have like the mother computer that they'll eventually use to feed all the homes.
Exactly.
Oh,
in your house.
No wonder they were having you sign a contract.
Yeah, and I'm like, I said, what kind of client makes me sign a contract? Yeah. I mean, I'm using this thing because they told me to. Now I'm signing a contract.
This is the whole thing this morning is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, I know. But I was under the impression that this was Bucky's account. No. That this is what they were pressuring me to do it.
I mean, as far as I know, Sega is not an advertiser.
Oh, okay.
Although they have been for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Well, all right, so then you got a plug. I mean, Sega's not giving me a system because I'm a great guy. They're giving it to me because I have a radio show. What do you think they expect?
Yeah.
They expect mentions.
Right. I think they got everything they were looking for.
Well,
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How come
you don't know this? That's what Sega's expecting is mentions?
I don't know what.
Why do you think? Let me ask you a question. You're a smart guy.
Scores.
You're a bright guy.
How come Scores and they're not a sponsor?
I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you the difference.
It's good for the air, right?
No, I'll tell you the difference.
The difference is?
I clear it with Tom ahead of time.
You have?
And I've said, yeah.
Okay.
He knows about it.
Right.
It's okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, let me tell you something about any company out there.
Do you think, let me ask you, when I was in high school, do you think that Sega contacted me in high school and said, you know what, you seem like a really down-to-earth guy. Right. We would like you to have a free system. Do you think that happened? Okay, but let me just answer the question. I'm asking the question, and then you can ask questions.
Okay, fine. I got one.
When I was in college, do you think that anybody contacted me and said...
Howard, nobody did anything for you before you Howard Stern. We've established that.
Okay, now I have a radio show. It's a very popular show. We know that.
Right.
Why do you think Sega would contact me without contacting Tom about advertising? Why do you think they'd want me to use their brand new system? Take a guess. Take a guess. I asked the question.
Why do you think that you're on the mailing list?
You're asking me a question.
Why do you think you're on the mailing list of millions of movie companies that don't advertise, that send you movies, and then you get on the air and say they're great movies because that's the way you feel?
Right.
But you're on there. What do you think? They're sending it to you because you're a nice guy?
I am a movie reviewer. In a sense, I give my opinion.
No, they're sending it to you in the hopes that you'll talk.
No.
You're not a movie reviewer.
Excuse me.
Don't yourself. You're not Ebert.
No, excuse me something. You don't know what I am, Gary. You are a moron. A moron doesn't know what anybody is.
You're not a movie
For a
reviewer.
living, I talk. I'm not a movie. I don't give my opinion. Listen, jackass. You are so stupid.
It's a thin argument.
It's not a thin argument. I cannot accept a $200,000. I don't know what this computer is. I cannot accept things like that. You don't know the difference between going to see a movie.
No, but okay, so if you're in a movie...
A movie is part of pop culture. Everyone goes to see the movies, therefore I comment on movies. So as far as the Sega system... No, wrong. The Sega system is a different thing. It's completely different. It's a lot of hardware. It's a big, expensive item. It's a luxury item. It's like I can't accept a car from Mercedes-Benz because they want me to mention it. It's an implied thing. A movie is one thing. It's a $7 item. You understand?
$7 every week for 2 years.
No. It's a $7. Would you explain the rules to this maniac?
There is a line.
He's my producer. That's what scares me.
I mean, I don't want to jump in, and get on Gary, but I mean, there's a difference between a $7 movie.
He doesn't see it,
Tom.
$500.
I swear to you, I never told them it was a client. I swear on my son's life.
Oh, you do? Then your son is going to drop dead because you just lied.
He's not. I would never lie.
Somebody call the hospital. Get ready.
I just cannot believe how Robin could just jump on that.
She doesn't lie. You know she doesn't.
Gary,
you think she's making that up? She sat there.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Why would she do it?
Because this is a great 30-minute.
No, because she would say she didn't hear it. Why would she do it? She'd say, I don't know anything about it, but you two always have this problem.
Whether you said it was a client or not, but I heard you say they're coming on and they want you to try this out and they want to put it into your house. You can
I would even guess that Jackie was sitting there when you said it, too, because I remember saying to myself, oh, Jackie probably wants one of these.
Robin, you and I, one time. You and I discussed it 3 times.
Jackie, can I ask you something? Were you a witness to any of this? And be honest.
I might have been in the room because I remember the word Sega, but I was paying no attention.
He mentioned it a second time when Jackie and I were in the room, and that time is when he told you it was they had to bring the computer or hook it into your computer.
I would take a polygraph.
Because
I would be more than willing to take a polygraph.
In your own,
I would take one.
Because you're a cabbage head, you probably would pass. You probably don't remember saying, you don't know what you say.
I know.
I am telling you, I don't accept gifts like that unless it's a client and it's a specific reason because I'm going to talk about it. What? Hello?
Wolf?
Oh, here's Gary Puppet.
I'm so happy in my life's work. And my job in life is making you miserable.
Yeah. It is.
You're good at it.
Listen.
He left.
He left. Gary left when the puppet came out.
You don't need him anymore.
Drove him out of the room. Here's my point. I'm telling you, listen.
I was there, and he certainly didn't sit and say a publicist from Sega called and they'd like to give you a system.
I know.
I never said that.
I can't accept systems.
I will swear to that.
And he knows that. He's heard me on a million times say, Gary, I can't accept something like that.
At this point, after this half-hour conversation about Sega, they should almost turn you down when you say you're going to send it back, but you should send it back.
No, I'm going to send it back. But what I'm telling you is it's going to take me about a week or so because I got to get Jeff to do it, and he's busy with IBM and all that. Okay.
No problem.
Good. Just so you're aware.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm signing contracts on this thing. I'm going, I got to call Baba Booey. Why is the client having me sign a contract?
It never occurs to him that there's a big mistake and it must be him if you're calling him saying, what is this contract all about?
Since he's been working for me, he has never once admitted to making a mistake. He has never once. Like all of a sudden, I went out of my mind and said, hey, I'm going to accept a publicist's gift. I'm gonna throw my career out the window for a stupid game that I don't even play.
I just love Sega so much.
Yeah, I gotta have that. I can't afford to buy a Sega system for my house. I can't afford to buy some Sega.
Wolf?
What is that, Gary Puppet?
Wolf? Did I happen to mention to you that NASA wants to name a rocket ship after you because you're so handsome?
Oh, is that right?
I swear.
Uh-huh. Hey, Gary Puppet, you're not stupid. You're not stupid squared. You're stupid cubed.
Wolf, I know I'm a barren brain, a dead dome, a blank brain, a dense skull, monsoon mouth idiot. Stop me when I go too far.
Let me ask you something. In all the time that you've known me, have you ever seen me accept something from an outside source that wasn't a client?
Absolutely.
That wasn't coming on to advertise?
No.
I mean, aside from a book or
there has been a lot of conversation about how we send to make a number of things.
Right, but Gary doesn't know about it. Gary says, I never heard of that.
I don't know that.
I don't know that, he says. I don't know that. How could you not know that after working with me for 15 years?
We constantly sit around talking about payola and plugola and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to come in here and do a commercial for Sega every day.
And he can't make the leap that Sega wants to put it in your house because they want you to talk about it.
Right.
And that would be wrong.
Yeah, but how am I going to reward these guys for doing this? Yeah, I won't talk about it. They'll be real thrilled.
Yeah, that they just want to give this to you.
Yeah. And he doesn't know about any of this. He's never heard this before. He's never heard this before. He says he's never heard this before. This is what he just said.
He doesn't know that.
I don't know that. I just take the phone call.
I got a call from a publicist.
How come? That's why Morty makes so much more money than Gary. Because Morty knows Letterman can't accept it. You think Letterman accepts a Sega system? He doesn't know. He's clueless. There's his sign on the door. Baba Booey. See? Baba Booey. I got a big sign to remind him of who he is. Baba Booey. I put that up yesterday. Isn't that great? One of our listeners sent that in. Baba Booey. He doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about how I run the office back there.
And you're supposed to catch every mistake he makes.
Yeah.
Then he's screaming at you.
Yeah.
You're the one that's wrong. You didn't catch me.
How come you take a movie? How come you watch a movie? You're not a Siskel and Ebert.
That's a thin argument.
How come you go to stores?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thin argument, boss. That's a thin argument. You are no Ebert.
And Robin, you're a liar.
Yeah, and he doesn't know that I'm a movie reviewer. I'm anything I want to be.
I'm sitting there saying to myself, what is a better plug for a movie than for you to say, I really enjoyed it.
Right.
You are totally tapped into your audience and its likes and dislikes.
Right.
But you're not a reviewer.
No. I'll bet you I'm better than Ebert.
You're no Ebert, boss.
Now, how come you can take a $7 movie, but you can't take a $200,000 computer?
All right, $7 over 365 days in 12 years.
Yeah, did you hear that logic? Okay. That was great logic. Yeah, I know. We're going to pull that and play that.
I'm a human calculator.
Yeah, Gary Puppet, what are you, the human calculator?
I'm a human calculator.
Oh, I was so crazed last night when I heard all this. I was out of my skin. I was just like, what is he doing now? And my kids are digging this thing, and I was like...
But you've got a whole big contraption there, too.
Yeah.
Needs now an expert to come take it out.
Yeah.
It's not like pulling out a plug.
No, I can't just pull out the plug and wheel it back in. And you know what? Even though they were coming on the air, I wasn't even going to do this. I just said, for once, let me have some fun.
Yeah, I mean, you were a little bit like, well, what does it take? You know, it's like you didn't even want to go through the hassle.
No, I didn't.
But I'm sure he doesn't remember all that.
No. None of it. I didn't hear him once say this is some publicist who dreamt this up.
Never.
It was a client of the station. But he doesn't remember. He's going to take polygraph tests, and he's swearing on the life of his kid.
I have a memory like an Etch-a-Sketch. I shake my head and I forget everything, Wolf.
You know what? He has a terrific memory, Gary, but the problem is he doesn't...
It's stupid crap.
Right. It's dumb crap.
Remember that scene in Scarface when he gets in the car and he's eating the yogurt and he looks at him and he says, "Look at you, you effing F."
Right.
Look at you now.
He remembers movie things. Gary can walk in and actually memorize movie scenes.
And remember the tracking shot from Citizen Kane?
Yeah.
Which denotes like the passage of time when Citizen Kane's marriage is breaking up with his wife?
But he doesn't know.
It's unbelievable.
But he doesn't.
Yesterday.
Yeah, what happened on the show yesterday?
I have to go eat a Fig Newton. That's brain food.
Thank you, Gary Puffin.
Don't mention it.
All right. Don't mention it.
Fig Newton is brain food.
Oh, was I going nuts yesterday? I'm sitting at home like pounding my head into the wall. And my kids are playing this Sega and going wild for it.
And then you're trying to figure out how to talk them down from it.
Yeah, and I'm pumping them up. I'm like, because like Jeff was telling me, you're the first kids on Long Island to ever play this. It hasn't even been put on anywhere. It's just in testing, and they're all excited, and they're inviting their friends over. And then all of a sudden, I see this contract I got to sign. And I said, wait a second. This doesn't sound right. What client would do this? I call up Gary. Oh, I never said it was a client. I was just like, bullhide.
You start to hyperventilate.
Yeah, I was just like, what? No, you told me it was a client. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Must have been somebody else with big, huge, smelly choppers.
And I'm looking at this contract. I signed a smaller contract when I signed up for my movie. It was like a 97-page contract.
Oh, man.
I'm just like, what is this? I got to go get an attorney. Oh, I tell you, another fine mess.
Drop dead.
What was that?
That was Gary. I'm trying to call him back in the office.
Oh, boy. He's not speaking to us?
Idiot Central. Head idiot speaking.
Hi, I'm calling from Toshiba Cameras. I have 20 free cameras
Stop
for
right
Howard.
there. Say no more. Send them all over.
We would like to give Mr. Stern
We don't care. Whatever
3
you want.
cameras, so he'll mention them on the air.
He'll plug it and add nauseam. Just send them over. Send 2 extra for Gary.
When have you ever heard me plug that kind of stuff or do that kind of stuff?
I've never heard you plug that kind of stuff.
That's right. We want to send over some free cameras, and I'm also calling for American Airlines. We want to give you free tickets to anywhere in the world. And a plane.
Your own private plane.
We'll always have a full tank of gas?
Yeah.
Then send it over.
Yeah. And we have a ticket for your Mr. Stern's monkey as well. We've seen him on the E! Show. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He didn't come in here during the commercials. He usually comes in to produce.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He didn't come in. Hey, I'm sorry. It's a major faux pas. What are you doing back there? Making deals. See, you know why I know?
What do you have for both today?
You know what? You know why I know he's lying? Because he knows that I don't accept things like that.
Yeah.
He knows that, and he says he doesn't know that.
Well, he conveniently forgets most of what he does all the time.
All right, Gary, come in. Is Billy here? Okay, because he's part of this, too. Hey, Gary, come in here with the Sue Simmons contest. Let's put the rest of this behind us.
Yeah, because I thought we had determined that Billy's probably the winner.
We don't know that for sure.
Oh, okay.
Are we
Hey,
done?
Yeah.
Can we talk about Sue Simmons?
Yeah, hey, by the way, there's a guy calling me later.
Accept it.
And he's got some...
Whatever he wants.
I think he's from Hewlett Packard. He wants to give me free LaserJet printers.
Well, we'll go get him.
So you decide whether or not I should have them. Don't check with Tom. Because that'll ruin everything.
I wouldn't dare think of it.
All right. You know you did wrong. And you knew you were doing wrong.
No, I don't. I really don't.
The only reason that you let that go through is because you knew you thought it was a sponsor. Because normally you would never even entertain that. I know that.
Howard, I knew it wasn't a sponsor from the very beginning. Never thought it was one. Why would I think it's one?
That I can't explain. That I have no explanation for. Hey, what's the difference?
What's the difference?
Is it a big mass? It's a big mass.
Hey, Wolf, Budweiser wants to send you a pony.
Because you're a good guy, and it's a little horse like a little movie.
It's just a little horse. And you are a horse reviewer.
Right. You're the Siskel and Ebert of horse review. Gary, if Budweiser calls and wants to send me a pony, don't accept it.
I can. They're an advertiser.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be right.
No, sure it would.
No, it wouldn't. You see, it wouldn't.
Of course it wouldn't, Howard.
Oh, you know that.
We're either going to do this
then
or
why
I'm
do
going
you
to leave.
think it's not right?
We're either going to do this or I'm going to leave.
You're not leaving anyway.
I am leaving.
No, you're not.
I am too.
Am I a horse reviewer?
No, but
what do you say? Seriously? How come you know?
You're a horse rider. Why don't you just throw a saddle on me and ride me around?
How come you know? Wait a second. How come you know that I can't accept the horse from Budweiser?
I don't know that.
Oh, you
I don't know.
All right, okay, because that's inconsistent.
No, exactly. I'm going to be.
You're saying you didn't know.
I'm going to be consistently stupid.
Right.
I can't determine.
Quiet,
Does he really not know?
I don't know.
Or is he just saying he doesn't know?
Because he just said, of course I know you can't accept a horse from Budweiser. And I'm going, well,
I'm just taking the easy road.
All right.
Better to be consistently stupid than to disagree.
Hey, Wolf? Like Gary Puppet wants to tell me something. 1 second, he has something to say. You got a little
bastard.
Wolfie of Old Voltas?
Yes?
I have a big announcement. Con Ed wants to send you free electricity.
Is that right?
Yeah. Will that be AC or DC?
DC.
Okay. Come
All
on.
right, thank you. All right. Let's drop it now.
Why now?
Why now? All right. And don't shirk your responsibilities because I'm in an argument with you.
I thought we just dropped it.
No. You didn't come in during the commercials and tell me my agenda.
I can barely get in here to get you to listen to me anyway.
Okay.
If you want something, you'll call me.
You found the Sam Kinison tape?
It's been... Do you really want the long explanation?
Yeah.
Okay. All the reels that we have are thrown into a box, and then they're assembled.
Yeah.
It was still listed as being in a box, but had been assembled onto a bigger reel, and I did not know that. So it's been here. I just didn't know where it was. It should have been in the box. It was listed in the box, and then it had already been assembled. What are you staring at me for?
I'm not saying a word because he's already cursing.
Because I don't even...
I know. I'm not even done.
You know what? Gary and Robin...
You're not cursing at me off the air.
Gary and Robin got into a fight off the air.
I didn't get into a fight.
You want to know what? You want to know what it was about?
But here's what makes me mad.
Off the air, F you.
And you know what gets me mad? While he's yelling at you, Ganji stands there and watches. He doesn't have a camera. Why doesn't that guy have a camera in his hand all the time? He is such a fat waste. He's such a waste of my time. You mean you two got in a fight in a hall?
No, you didn't get into a fight. Gary's just yelling.
I yelled expletives at Robin.
Oh, no. Kathy, what's going on here?
The problem is that not everybody knows how to use a computer.
Oh.
That, if you had looked in one of two places, you would have found it.
Yeah, because if it's in one of two places, what's the difference?
I did not know it was in
one of two places. I give up. I don't care.
Can I just tell you what I was arguing with? Can I tell you what I was arguing with Robin about?
You weren't arguing with me.
Shut up. I'm arguing with you right now. Okay. You know where Robin's office is, right?
Right.
You know where my office is, right?
Yeah.
Pretty decent distance, okay? We are off the air. We are in commercial. There's nobody listening except for Ganji. Robin is making fun of me so loud that you can hear it. I can hear it in my office.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's pretty
Which
far.
means if I can hear it in my office,
that's like a mile away.
The traffic department can hear it. The accounting department can hear it.
Right.
The sales department can hear it. So finally, I walked over and I was just like, "Shut the f up!" I go, "This is not for the air. This is not getting around." I go, "F you, shut up."
Right.
Listen, I mean, you can hear it all. I said, "Why don't you just get on the intercom and yell it?"
Right.
Who knows what Gary's carrying on about?
I'm telling you, that's what I'm carrying on about.
You didn't explain it then.
Why isn't that on videotape for me?
Because Ganji
is busy with no camera.
He should always carry a camera.
Yeah.
Be Velcro to his fist.
All I know is you said F you. I have no idea why.
Well, then you weren't listening, Robin. You're not a good listener because I explained everything around.
Would you do me a favor? Have someone else carry the camera around for Ganji.
That's not my job. That's your job to
assign it to someone else. Ganji will still get paid. Just give it to one of the interns to do it. All right? I don't have the heart to take away his money. You know what I decided with you? No, just someone else.
Now he's got the camera.
You could still be. Now you have your camera. Good. Why is it when Robin is at the top of her lungs talking about Gary, you're not taping her?
Because
What? Where was your camera?
This exactly.
And then Gary walks in and says F you, and you don't have that on tape?
No, I don't. Yes, I don't.
I'm
sorry.
Thank you. Now, here's what I want to do. I'm not. No grudge. I've tried to train you. Listen, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Let me explain.
You're still going to get paid. I just need
someone else to work the camera. He'll be in charge of that person.
Let me explain what happened.
No. You don't have to explain. You've explained enough.
Oh.
Here.
I'll call that 11-year-old that we had in a
No, not even 11-year-old. Hey, give it to Gorilla. Give him the camera.
How did this go from me?
It's okay. You still have your job. It's just that you don't have to actually do it.
No.
It's like you do with your father. He'll just give you an allowance.
No.
Yeah.
Don't tell me now Ganji's on probation.
All right.
I don't see how this guy...
I'll let you do whatever you think you're entitled to. Do nothing, you get a check, but do as much as you want.
I wish I had gotten that on tape, but...
So do I. So do we all.
I mean, I really did.
You're the cameraman, right?
Right.
And you have a camera.
Right.
I see a camera on you now.
Right.
Robin is talking at the top of her lungs, carrying on about Gary.
Right.
We did a whole big segment. It would have been a great topper. Gary comes in, but you were tied down to what?
No, I was walking. I just done something up front with Gary, getting him when he was looking for the tape. So I put the camera down. I was going to go back and do my article. So as I was walking, I see Robin. So I say, "Hey, Robin, you're getting a little extra mean." And then all of a sudden she goes off. But meanwhile, I'm already without the camera because I was walking towards the back.
All right. Okay, that's fine. Explanation accepted.
And who's
do me a favor.
Gary?
Assign one of the kids out there to carry the camera.
No, I do a damn good job.
You do a great job. You do a great job. But you didn't get that on tape.
Right, exactly.
He doesn't have tapes. You don't have tapes. Nobody has tapes. Just let one of the kids.
Obviously, before you said you're getting a little too mean, you should run and get the camera and then say.
Right. But he doesn't think
I didn't think I'd even see Robin. I was going back to do my
Well,
article.
when you did see me, that's what Jackie said.
Oh, don't look for Robin for help. You're crazy.
Robin, camera.
All I want to do is just say, look, you still have your job. You're a cameraman. Absolutely.
You just without camera.
Yeah. It's just I don't trust you with the camera. So you still collect a check. You don't have to do anything.
No.
Do as much as you want for me. You get the money. I give up.
I don't want to.
I can't seem to have the heart to fire you. So let me give you the money.
I made a mistake. I didn't have the camera.
That's okay. Don't worry about it, pal. You're my friend. You're a friend. I pay you to be my friend.
Stamping your feet.
Don't stamp your feet. Just give the camera to one of the interns. Let them work the camera. No, you are.
I'm not.
That's it. It's over.
I'm not. I don't care.
You got the money.
No.
You got me. Hold me up. Party's over. Party begins. You go have a good time. In fact, you don't have to show up anymore. Let somebody else work the camera.
I can't do articles.
They give me an address where I send the money.
Think of it as Howard Stern's welfare program.
Right. Some people need help.
Is it like food stamps?
Right. Your father used to pay for you, now I pay for you. That's all. Somehow I inherited it.
That's not right. I have to work for my
Use the camera for a planter. Did you get the tape of Gary running around like a madman looking for the tape?
Yes, we got that.
Okay.
All right. We got some good stuff with Bill, and when he was talking about Amy, we got some good stuff with girls afterwards, all yelling at Amy. So.
You don't have Robin carrying on about Gary. Okay.
I missed one thing.
Just
I wasn't even carrying on.
Who is available for this? For this assignment?
Well, that would be John or Gorilla.
All right, either one. Fine with me. But you get the check. They don't get paid for it. So don't worry.
No, I don't want to do that. That's not right.
You don't have a choice. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's not right.
No one's asking you whether it's right or whether
we don't care if it's right. I got to get tape. That's what I'm in the business for.
Right.
Robin carrying on in the hall is worthless to me if nobody gets it on tape. She might as well be quiet.
I understand.
She's producing gems and you're not getting them.
I understand.
But the woman is acting for you and you don't have it. Why should I ask this lovely woman, to come in here and talk if you're not going to capture it for me?
Can we recreate it here?
Your last assignment is taping John and Gorilla fighting over your job. All right? And then hand over the camera.
But, Robin, can you see how humiliating it would be for me?
I didn't realize I was that loud. I was simply trying to... Ganji was accusing me of being mean. I was defending myself. I wasn't trying to even get on Gary's case.
See, when Ganji doesn't have a camera in his hand, he's good.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Hey, you're mean.
I would never have done that with the camera.
Right. He wouldn't have said that with the camera on.
She wouldn't have said... She wouldn't have said anything.
Then he puts on the camera. The only thing he can say is, to go.
Did you notice that? Watch the E! Show, and Ganji's the guy who works the roving camera. And when you watch the E! Show, all you hear is you hear this voice, because you can't see Ganji, obviously. He's working there, and you hear, so how'd it go?
I've stopped asking that question. I will no longer ask that question.
That's his job. So how'd it go?
You know what I did? I sort of have stepped in, like yesterday when Colton came up here. I said, listen, when he comes up here, I would, if you don't mind, I'd like to interview him before.
I'm going to kiss you.
Right, no, but I got a better interview when Cookie was leaving than Gary got in the beginning.
I mean, we'll see. Well, because you got threatened.
Right, last time. And
very good.
I've no longer.
You're doing a great job. You're still the cameraman. You'll still get your credit on the show. Take his camera away from him and give it to someone else to go work.
Come on, that's not right.
We should have had it. Did we get a picture of his camera being taken?
Yeah, we got that. I got that on 3 different cameras. You are now stripped of your camera.
No, that's not right.
It's not right. There's nothing fair about it. You're absolutely right.
That's not right.
You were given your shot and you blew it. Gorilla?
I've gotten so many other...
Come here, Gorilla.
So much other stuff.
You're my new
Oh, look
cameraman.
at Gorilla hanging out outside the door.
I can't pay you for the job.
No problem.
Because I don't have the heart to fire him.
No problem.
You work the camera and he gets all the credit. Okay?
Cool.
All right. Thank you.
So what happens when he screws up? Do I accept the blame then?
No, not at all. No blame on you. I don't want you
to Southern John. He worked the camera for NYU too. So.
Okay, very good. That's at least a credential.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
I don't think that's
Thanks,
fair.
guys. Goodbye.
I don't think
Goodbye.
I don't think that's fair. I think that's
It's
wrong.
not fair. You're right.
I think that's
the working environment is never fair.
Well,
I've been fired from jobs and I thought it wasn't fair.
Right.
In fact, my boss fired me, didn't pay me. I'm firing you and I'm paying you in full.
But I don't want that. I mean, I think
I know.
I wouldn't accept the check if I don't
come here every day. Sit here if you want. You don't want to come? Don't come.
But then I
do
won't
what
be
you
able to do
want.
articles. If I
Then do your articles. Do as many as you can. I don't want to pressure you. All right? Do whatever you can, and I'll just pay you. All right? You know my rule. 17 strikes and you're out.
You know what? I'm staying in the studio. I cause too much problems.
Right.
Too many problems when I walk out in the hall. Gary's yelling.
Your financial security is assured
losing his job.
that you have a stipend. You can go out and invent the cure for AIDS now. You have free time. Go ahead. Don't pressure.
Nothing's ever said about the good stuff you do. Only the bad stuff.
Right.
Well, you got that stuff out of me. Boy, that was great.
Yeah, just didn't get it on tape. Thank you.
You're mean. Gary's having a hard time holding that camera.
How'd it go?
Oh, poor Ganji.
How'd it go?
Yes, so well.
I feel bad for him.
No, you don't. You screwed up. No, you don't.
I feel really bad for him because during that whole interchange, it flashed in my mind that he should have his camera, but I wouldn't say.
Did you really? You know, the funniest part of this, when I was yelling at Gary before, and on the E! Show, I want them to produce this. When I was yelling at Gary before, Gary got so mad at me, he took his fist and he started pounding on the microphone like this. Yes. And I want them to slow that down, like the Zapruder film, and underneath put a big sign that says, Gary producing. As he slowly bangs that camera, bangs that microphone, Gary producing.
His new logo.
Gary producing.
What did that mean? Why was he punching him?
He was punching the microphone.
Looks like he's loaning a cannon.
Yeah. Very good.
We all just sat there and watched him.
That's my producer. He now has the Sam Kinison tape. It's 45 minutes after Bill leaves.
Bill's dead.
Yeah. Bill died, Sam died. I'm on my last leg.
It was such an obvious question to ask when Kathy was in here, but I refused to ask it.
So how'd it go?
How'd it go?
No. She came in and said if some people knew how to use a computer, they would have been able to find the tape. She didn't indicate who those people were.
Of course. It was Gary. Oh. Gary refuses. He wants to practice Prince of Persia on his computer.
But I wouldn't ask that question.
Well, yeah, you know what? Don't. I'm glad you didn't. You know what Kathy's trying. You know, Kathy has trouble saying, blaming Gary.
Say.
Yeah, right. That's one thing I noticed about her. She won't point the finger at anyone. She set up a whole elaborate computer system so that we could find tape. As soon as we
you have accused Gary of not knowing how the computer system works, but
Still
he
doesn't
always
know.
says he knows.
He doesn't know, and he refuses to learn.
Anything.
Kathy knows how to work it. I've got interns who know how to work it. Richard knows how to work it. In fact, Angie knows how to work it. And Gary refuses to learn.
I'm not here.
What is that?
Well, it's more misconceptions because obviously if Richard knew how to work it and everyone else knew how to work it,
but Kathy said she knows how to work it and could have found it in 2 seconds.
Kathy wasn't here.
So why don't you know how to work it?
I don't know why I don't know. I don't know why it's listed in 2 different places.
But do you know how to work it?
Do I know how to work? I looked it right up. I found out what box it was supposed to be in. I did not know there was another listing.
How come Kathy says you would know that if you knew how to work the computer? What is she talking about?
I do know how to work the computer.
But she says you don't. But she's afraid to say it.
Well,
what she said specifically was some people don't know how to work a computer.
Well, she might have meant me then. That's fine.
She's not rushing in there.
Yeah. She's afraid to tell you don't know what you're doing.
Listen, there's a lot of aspects
you got to learn. You got to learn the computer because you're the only one here in the morning who I can rely on.
There's a lot of people on this show.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know, that was what I started saying before.
Kathy, what are you saying? Why don't you be direct? Kathy, be direct. What are you saying? Gary doesn't know how to work the computer?
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Now, does he ever spend time trying to learn it?
No, it's easier for him to ask me or someone else to do it.
Oh.
Ooh. Which is true, right, guys?
No, I never asked you how to, do my rundowns or how to write some... No, I do the rundowns.
I used to do the things to send to get to Howard. Now
right, now I do them.
That took 3 months.
See, Kathy can't force you to learn how to work the computer. She can't. She can only set up the system. You've got to learn the system.
Right, but and then we had a discussion, and I've learned how to do a lot of different things. I do the rundown that we send you every day. I do my rundown.
I'm saying, who in the morning will be able to look in the computer and find these tapes if we need them?
I've been doing it for a long time.
Oh, you have?
I've been doing. There's a lot of tapes that we find.
But Kathy says you don't know how to do it.
Well, Kathy doesn't know entirely then.
Oh.
Right, it was in there, so, you know, I was able to find it.
You found it.
No problem, 2 seconds.
Well, Kathy, you're awesome.
Well,
no.
It was no problem. If it's no problem, 2 seconds, then you know.
Why are you mad at her? You don't know how to work the system, now you're mad at her.
I'm not mad at her. She says it's no problem, 2 seconds.
I've taught you and John at least 5 times how to do the same thing. Look, there's 2 different lists. There's one before Sandy puts it on Reels, and then once they're all indexed.
So then how come if Sandy puts it on Reels, why doesn't she take the stuff out? Why should it be in there twice?
It might be a turnaround time. It might be, you know, she did it yesterday, and now it's on the Reel today. So again,
but if the system worked correctly,
you're blaming the system, so you're going to make it better?
No, I'm saying, listen.
Right.
If I was doing your system, right, as soon as something gets moved,
thank you very much.
No, now you're going to lose.
I'm done.
Big pussy.
No.
Yeah. Now,
lose what? You don't know how to follow the system. How much can I hear?
The answer is
you always have an excuse. You're never wrong.
You want an answer?
Yeah.
The answer is, if you're moving something in the system, why have it twice? If you're moving it from one place to another, take it out.
That's what happens.
There's a transition period. I hear what she's saying.
No, you wouldn't hear that if it were me saying it.
But no, she's saying there's a system. If it's not on one set of reels, it's on the other set of reels.
Right.
So you look in both places.
And there's a lot of times Sandy can't jump on the computer in the middle of the show when she's here, which is when she works, because that's when the studio's available to her.
Okay. See?
Understood.
All right. There we go. All right. Everyone knows the system now?
Yes.
Problem solved. Until the next time. I can't get it going. Those lips are buttoned. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
This is what goes on all day back there. This is why I can't get anything done.
Where's the camera now?
Yeah. Oh, Ganji doesn't have the camera on now.
Open the door, Chad.
Yeah, I want to hear what's going on out there. I mean, what's going on in the hall.
Fred, hold this phone.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we got to open both doors.
I'll turn up all the mics. I don't hear anything. Oh, they're yelling at each other out there.
Oh, boy.
I hear some yelling.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Try that. Billy's mic. Kathy, knows the system better than anyone else. So, Kathy, where do you think the problem lies?
I just don't think that Gary really has the time to spend more time on the computer a lot of times. He's working on, you know, booking
Well, there you go. All right, it's going on out there.
What a crazy place to work.
Yeah. It's the real world. What are you saying? I missed it. All right, who cares? I really don't want to talk about the inner office workings. I don't want to talk about the inner workings.
I'm visibly upset, Mr. Bill, about it.
Yeah.
With the look on his face when she came in and said he didn't know because he didn't take the time.
Right.
Oh, it was priceless.
Ganji was trying to interview Kathy, and Gary's trying to sabotage the tape. His face.
No, it's really a 3-ring circus out there. All right. Let's do some news, Robin.
I think I'm going to get a suit of armor and make my way out of here today.
That's why you're good at what you do.
Ooh.
You observe.
Okay.
It's a great show, and then all we do is rip other people apart for 4 or 5 hours and then go home and feel good about ourselves.
I don't know how we can.
Yeah, well. I put up with a lot of crap. You see how poorly my office runs. I deserve to make fun. Well,
hey, Alex.
Hey.
Prizes today?
Prizes? Later in the show, yeah.
We're giving away Tom.
I'm going on a date with Tom. Because Tom is gay.
You can be the censor for a day.
Yeah. You going to go run out and see that Jesus movie, Tom? You're a big Jesus guy.
You know what?
Yes, I am. I need to see it.
I need to improve my relationship with Christ.
Mel Gibson has made great movies, and I want to see what kind of a job you did on this one.
It is in Aramaic.
Yeah,
How would you
I speak that language.
Danny Glover as
The
day I stopped masturbating, I stopped speaking English. I now speak Aramaic.
How is anybody supposed to understand the movie? It's not even like in Spanish. You can pick up a word.
It's subtitled.
It has some subtitles. I don't think
want to read when I go to the movies.
Subtitled even. I was reading that it's sporadic, the
It's the
subtitles.
most boring movie on the planet. You know what? Anytime there's a religious movie, I feel like I'm back in religious school.
Let me tell you, I was on the internet yesterday and I just decided to hit, the Passion and see what came up. All these religious banners came up.
Yeah.
You hit one and they have a whole dissertation congratulating Mel Gibson. Like these religious leaders are like, and every Christian who loves Christ should support Mel Gibson. And then it had pray for Mel, pray for the Passion, pray for this, pray for that.
This is more about let's go get the Jews.
You know what this is? But also, Mel Gibson has guaranteed himself not to lose money by going to all those churches and getting the zealots to go see his movie.
You getting ashes
3
tomorrow?
or 4 times.
I haven't gotten ashes for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Might be a good time. Well, what's going on? Don't you think God gave you a second life after cancer? I think you owe it to him to go get some ashes.
Believe me, I thank every
So you're
day.
not grateful to God?
You know what? I know I am. I thank every day.
So God asks you to go get ashes and you don't do it?
You know what? I'm one of the few people I should be dead.
So God asks you to get ashes and you reject his advice?
I've never heard God say, Tom, get ashes.
What do you think the church is saying?
The church says you should get ashes.
That's the rap that they give you.
I think Tom's embarrassed to get ashes in front of us.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No.
We'll goof on you.
Oh, God. That would be really embarrassing. Not like nothing else you've ever talked about in here is embarrassing.
You know what? That's the rap they give you when you go to catechism. They yell at you. They work you really hard. And my teacher used to say to me, did you go to church on Sunday? I said, no, I couldn't make it. Jesus died on the cross. You can't give him an hour a week.
Right.
Yeah.
Have John flick a cigarette on his head.
Oh, let's give him a prize.
I still say that whole thing with Tom not pleasuring himself is about a pact he made with God on his cancer bed.
No.
Well, who'd you make the pact with then? The devil?
Myself. He wants to save his seed only for his wife. I know what's going on with him. I love my wife. I love
that guy in
I know you
Dr.
do.
Strangelove. He thinks he'll lose his essence.
Yeah. I must save my essence. I know what you're all about.
28 years, man.
I've got a religious freak for a general manager.
I'm not a religious freak.
Yes, you are.
I am not. No, I am not. I am not.
I will be the first in line for passion.
I am Cardinal Tom.
I don't preach to anybody.
I am Cardinal Tom. Where's my smoking purse?
Tom's about trying to be moral. That's all.
Who's Tom married to? The Jesus Take Fag lady?
No, he's got a really hip, nice wife. I can't figure out what she's doing with him. I always say to her, what are you doing with him? You could have anyone. What do you need him?
You know what? The thing I think
She's my Mary Magdalene.
She's actually like fun.
She's a human being. She's actually human.
Great, but Howard, how come Tom's not honest about this? You know you stop pleasuring yourself.
John,
Tom, it has nothing to do with the cancer. But should be honest. It doesn't have anything to do with the cancer. That you stop pleasuring yourself. Be honest. Yeah. Okay, so you stop.
But you're saying it's a pact with God. I'm saying it's not a pact with God.
But what would lead you from cancer?
Is it a health thing? Do you do it because you think that there's some sort of health?
It's a
Do you think it gave you cancer? You were doing it so much? What do you want?
Do you think that pleasuring yourself?
Do you think it weakened yourself? Like, do you think pleasuring yourself weakened you, then gave you the cancer?
6:35.
No, I'm trying to understand. Do you think pleasuring yourself weakened you and then gave you the cancer?
No. Do you think it's a sin?
That's a good question.
No.
Why did you stop?
Is pleasuring yourself a sin?
It is a sin.
In your book. I'm not talking about anybody else's book. I know you're not proselytizing. In the Book of Tom.
Yeah, the Book of Tom.
Is pleasuring yourself sinful?
No.
Then why stop?
Because I just decided to.
But you just don't decide. It's like saying I decided to stop drinking water.
People decide to stop smoking. People just make
bad for you.
But it has nothing related to cancer.
Right. People stop smoking because it causes cancer.
Right.
People stop pleasuring themselves because
they decide to do it.
Why?
Stop drinking because they can't.
Does it have anything to do with God? Does it have anything to do with God?
Tom, give me a because.
Tom, swear on your father's life,
please.
Tom, swear on your father's life. Does that have anything to do with God?
John, I'm not swearing on anybody's life to please.
So it has to do with God.
Does it have anything to do with God?
It has to do with Tom. That's all.
Right. And God.
at Tom.
But Tom did say he was trying to be a moral person, so
Have you fallen off
that
the
has something to do with
So you
morality?
think pleasuring yourself is immoral?
I didn't say that.
Have you fallen off the wagon at all, Tom, in the time that you made the pact?
How many years did you just
Wait,
say it
wait,
was?
wait. I think there's a break.
I didn't say.
You fell off the wagon?
I didn't say that.
Did you apologize afterwards?
Did you beat your hand? Or?
Oh, God.
Did you nail your hand to the cross?
Wait a second. Remember when I broke my hand? It had nothing to do with golf.
And no, I don't understand something.
Why? I don't understand
you're
why
saying that
we haven't taken a break yet.
You're not having sex with yourself because it's a moral decision.
No, just because it's a decision. It has nothing to do with
Right.
morality.
You made the decision. So why would you even, like, in other words, like, you didn't consider not drinking water. You didn't consider, but why this? What's the reason behind it?
Because I decided to do it.
But why would you? Why would you?
being honest.
No, but that sounds silly to me. I want to understand.
I'm giving you an honest answer.
You mean there's no thought behind it? You mean I just have to stop doing this randomly?
I just decided.
After the cancer, though?
Yeah.
Did you feel it weakened you?
I was physically weak after the cancer.
I'm saying, does the pleasuring yourself weaken you?
All right, wait a minute. So
Do you
after
think it's
the
unhealthy?
cancer, while you were weak, you decided not to do it, and since you weren't doing it, you decided to continue?
Yeah.
Because it was good luck. Because it was good luck?
I think you make luck, you know?
I think you're like a rabbit's foot down there. You should.
But Howard, you know how like in the Catholic religion, like there's something called Lent that you have to give up something.
Right. But not for 40 years. That's
something.
40 days.
He gave up something because he was cured. Like he had to, like in his mind, he.
Oh, you made a sacrifice.
Yes.
No, but I didn't do it because I was cured. I did it because I decided.
What
but
did
why
you
that?
learn? Wait a minute.
I don't know. I don't know.
What occurred while you were in this state of non-masturbation that made you decide to take it up full time?
I don't. There was nothing specific.
But you enjoyed doing it, right?
Yeah, it was fine.
The guys make a really good point, though. Like
Here's what I think. I think you felt like you were doing it a little too much, and that it takes away time from your wife.
Oh, baby.
And therefore, it could be. It could almost be like cheating.
This is my Viagra, okay?
Right. So it could almost be like cheating on your wife in a sense. Would that be fair?
Oh, you know what? It may be in a sense, yeah.
Okay.
So there's the moral
There's
decision.
a moral thing in there.
But that's cheating.
Because you were thinking of other women when you did it, which every guy does, by the way. Even though, like Beth goes, why did you? Like I had to do it the other day. I had to get to sleep. She goes, well, what'd you think about it? So I thought about you. She goes, I know guys don't think about the girl they're with. I go, okay, you're right. So who'd you think about? I go, I'm not going to tell you.
It's my secret.
It's my secret.
Who'd you think about?
I thought about Jay Leno.
But by the way, Tom still looks at magazines and pores over the women.
Oh yeah, no. Tom and I will often say that somebody's pretty.
Right. Yeah, like you'll look at nudie magazines though.
Yeah, he runs in here to look at the Playboy.
You make it sound like a lot more than
No, all right. But doesn't it make it hard for you to not pleasure yourself when you look at the nudie magazine?
No.
I mean, there's a process that goes on when a man looks at a beautiful woman naked, and you just cut it off, right?
I'm thinking of you naked right now.
No, you cut it off, right?
It's a very.
He's a strong man. I'll give you this. You're a strong man.
Well, dumb man, maybe.
I mean, because I would never cut myself off from that.
Bother?
Why? I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, that seems like effort you shouldn't even need to expend.
Unless he felt he was fantasizing too much and it was taking him away from his wife.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
That's giving up an awful lot, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Howard. But Gary, Tom, did you fall off the wagon?
Tom,
did you do it?
Have you been good? Have you been good on your promise? Have you been good on your promise since you made it?
Yeah.
You have.
No,
you never fell off the wagon. Wow. How long has it been? Do you know?
Check my fluid level.
You never fell off the wagon?
Not
I'm
one?
not keeping count.
Not once.
No.
5 years at least.
Wait a minute. Now, let me ask you another question. Now, this might get a little sensitive.
Yeah.
Did you lose the ability to function at any time during your illness?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Because during the illness, I was functioning.
Okay.
Have you ever had an inadvertent, like when you sleep, things happen, that happen, not even a dream?
Not in years.
Is that a teenager?
It's Christian guilt, I'm telling you. It's something to do.
No, I get the whole thing now. I've gotten all the answers I need. I'm done questioning him.
Really? And what's your
what's my hypothesis or my conclusion?
Your conclusion.
My conclusion is that Tom feels by pleasuring himself he begins to get caught up in a loop of fantasy.
It takes him out of his marriage.
And wanting other women. And the more he does it, the more he fantasizes. And then he's not present for his wife when they're ready to make love. And he has a problem with it. And a lot of guys do. This is not, but this is a huge sacrifice. Personally,
you don't think he didn't think he could control it, so he had to give it up.
I think, Howard, I think it's more a religious thing.
Nope.
Last time,
it is not. No. It's not religious with him. It's about the fact that he was falling into. Like, you know how pedophiles can't stop themselves from young children?
Right, that's,
Tom couldn't keep his fantasies away. And this is like, he still has his fantasies, but then when he's ready, he's there and present for his wife. Yeah. But a huge sacrifice to make for a woman, but he loves his wife.
He's in love.
Is this the guy you want to believe in your show who's so pent up with anger?
No. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't even want to stand next to him because you're going to explode.
You're not going to explode enough with anger.
I mean, I have a feeling Tom was reaching for the baby oil 3-4 times a day.
That's what it sounds like. That office door must have been closed several times during the
I will need an extra long lunch break.
Denise, hold my call.
Denise, hold my call.
If you hear moaning, it's only because I'm on the internet.
One time, Tom pulled me aside to tell me about this movie with Charlize Theron, and he goes, "John, her body on the bed, her ass."
I know, he does.
Well, he's killing himself.
Cider House rules. Baby. Oh, Cider House rules.
I even told
Michael Caine's on the screen. Get off.
When there is a beautiful woman in the movie, I can't even accept his conclusions about the movie, whether it's good or not.
Tom is the one who introduced me to Monica Bellucci.
Tom has an eye for talent.
I was in the office, and he brought her up on the internet to show me what a beauty she was.
Tom, thank you for sharing. Now I understand what happened.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Brilliant.
I've deduced what's going on.
Yes.
And it's sad.
He's an addict.
It's sad.
There's nothing sad about it.
We'll be back right after these words.